Ladies and gentlemen, welcome. You're listening to the WID Podcast.
Game and shit. You got to do the, what is that, do, re, mi, but you got like do, and you see that little ball come up.
Do, re, mi, fa.
Check. Hey, look at that WID studio. Fuck, I like how it comes up on the camera like
Damn. There we go. Okay.
I like it.
Shit, yeah.
I like it.
Well, welcome guys to another episode of the What It Do Podcast.
What it do?
What it do, baby? Today in the studio, David. We got El Animal back in the studio.
What's up, guys?
Dave's visiting us.
Dave visiting us. I like that.
Man,
Dave.
busy. I want no more visitors at the house. It's enough. No more.
Yeah, we were talking before the episode, and man, my bad. I'll leave you.
No, go for it. Go for it.
Please do.
The whole reminiscing we did before we started, man.
I know. Jeez,
Yo, I
Louise.
tell you, bro, the shit we did when we were younger.
We just had a 2-hour rant.
Yeah, was it? Goddamn, it was.
And I'm glad it wasn't on the mic.
Yeah, no shit. Yeah, some of the stuff we couldn't talk about because I'm like, man, we were so fucking. I guess we were just a different generation, right? Because I don't see these kids doing what they're doing,
You think?
Yeah,
That's true.
And if they did, somebody needs to stop these kids.
When we had Cozy in here, he kind of made me feel like, okay, they're still doing some of that shit. I don't know if they're doing it like the way
At the level we did it?
were doing it, but they're still doing some wild shit. I just don't know if it's like the way that we were doing it.
They are doing it beyond our imagination.
Think so?
Oh, fuck.
Oh,
yeah.
do you really?
Oh, yeah.
Man, see, it's hard for me, bro, because I'm just like, man, like you can't relate to these kids, right? Like Grams, what Grams was at its peak, you know?
Central Station?
Yeah, Grams
Oh,
Central
I'm thinking
Station.
Grams like
Oh, no, you're like Grams Central
I gotta
Station.
go poop.
And the amount of people that we have there, right?
Yeah.
And we threw a party one day, one weekend, bro, that we shut Grams down.
Oh, wow.
Oh yeah, bro. Like
believe
it was fucking nuts, man.
and Grams at its peak was like
At its peak,
That
dog.
was the spot. That was
Fuck yeah.
What was it, like 5 clubs under one roof?
Yeah.
Shit like that.
And fucking just packed.
Yeah.
Packed.
Line out the door.
You had 5 clubs. You didn't succeed in the first one, the second one, the third one, the fourth one, or the fifth. You still got the parking lot.
There you go.
Yeah. I remember because we threw ours, right? And we kind of lost count because we're like, man, how many people are here?
Yeah.
And I remember my cousin, he's like, dude, it's over 1,000. We have over 1,000 people here because fuck. Yeah, bro. Because we literally took up like where we were at, right? We pulled cart, like the people that we knew, we let them park inside, right? Mm-hmm. And we closed the gates, and of course people came in, and there was no parking in any of the, like from there. If you know where we're at, there's a church probably like 4 blocks down.
Yeah.
Right. There was no parking.
Oh, wow.
None. The fucking church parking lot was full. Right across the church, there was probably about a good 5 acres that were there. That bitch was full. And there was a line from the street where you turn in to the block we were throwing the party all the way down to the Stripes at Bell Street.
Damn it, boy. That boy
Yeah,
did
bro.
it big.
Fuck yeah, bro. We had so much fucking alcohol. And then just to see your fucking munchkins, bro. The fucking kids.
Yeah. And y'all were just outside the city limits.
Yeah,
Like
so-
right there where the street you were on. It's
Yeah.
one side is in the city, the other side is outside the city.
Yeah.
Like
It was, yeah, dude.
What a spot.
Fuck yeah, man. People are like, I remember people were like, oh, fucking Project X. Dude, have you seen it, dude?
Yeah.
Such a badass movie. And I'm like, child's play. It's all right. It's all right. I'm like, it's cool. They had it in one house. Oh shit, that's awesome. I guess.
Shut it down.
Yeah, bro, we shut it the fuck down, bro. Like we had so many fucking people there, bro. I remember that fuck.
Allegedly. What
yeah.
year was this?
Oh man, dude, it was. God, that's a very good question.
Early 2000s?
Oh, I would have.
Has to be, right?
Yeah, 2000. Well, I'd say either 99 or 2000.
Okay.
One of those. Because then, no, you know what? I'm lying. It was 2001.
Okay.
2001, 2002, something like that. Mm-hmm. Somewhere in there, because me and my wife, when we first got together, we let it, it worked, whatever we did. We dated for a little bit, and then we took a break, because because kids do what they fucking do.
Yeah.
And it was during that time where I'm just like, dude, fucking balls out.
Nice.
Balls out. I don't regret. I mean, dude, we did so much shit. Like, there's some of this that
It's an experience
Oh.
that you'll take with you to your deathbed.
Oh, yeah.
Right?
Like, if I die and that whole shit is true, that you get to relive your life, dude, it's going to be fucking...
Thanks.
Yeah. I'm like, I'm gonna tell Jesus, hey, close your eyes on this one.
He's like, oh, no, I'm not.
I was like, oh, St. Peter, please close your eyes on this one.
We saw everything.
I was like, I did some shit here.
Let's do it again. Yep.
Yeah, man. It's just, God, now that I think about it, is that bitch on mute?
Yeah, I got you.
Yeah, man, it's just that, you know, I still think about it. And my kids are real sheltered. I don't know, maybe they're doing some of this shit. Because, I mean, if I told my dad, no, actually, I did tell my dad. It wasn't until yeah, it was kind of funny, right? Because he was like, I don't know, we got to this conversation, right? It's kind of one of those, like we had you and your daughter moment, you know, where she told you, well, okay, what really happened to the car was this, you know? So it was like, hey, you ever, you know, we sit there and talked about it, and they're just like looking at us.
You should buy your dad a brand new bed.
Oh, yeah. Well, and we just got to this conversation, right? And he's like, oh, yeah, that shit was fun too, you know, or yeah, I did that when I was a kid. And I'm like, well, hold on a second. Did you ever do this? Did you ever do this? Ooh. And boy, we went, you know, me and my dad were cool, you know. He went to the point where it's like, I was married already. I just had my first kid, right? And we started just bullshitting. He's like, hey, and my older brother, right? He's like, hey, you remember when we did this? And my dad's like, what the fuck?
You're looking at your brother like,
yeah. I was like, dude, you're fucking telling on us, right? But it was to the point, you know, where it's like,
what can they do?
Yeah, he can't get mad at me. We can laugh about it.
Yeah.
You know? And he's sitting there just fucking mind blown. He's like, oh my God. He's like, fuck yeah. Okay. You know, he's like, nice. I can't get mad because he was all like, I never really had that kind of experience.
Yeah.
We had it all for you. Trust me, all of it. It was so much fucking fun.
Live through us.
Oh yeah.
Live through us.
Definitely.
I was like, whatever your sacrifices that you did to make sure there's food on the table, I was like, trust me, we had your fun for you.
Wow.
Yeah. If I ever get to, you know, hopefully I get to see him in heaven, he'd be like, yeah.
Very nice, officer.
He probably said they were St. Peter and we're like, hey, they don't want to let you in. I was like, Dad, you didn't put in a good word for me, Dad?
There's nothing I can do, son.
They knew before I got
it's
here.
either you or me, man.
They're just like, they call me into HR, son. Heaven has an HR. Heaven has an HR. And they said that when you get here, we're going to have to sit down and have a talk.
Yeah.
Yeah, man.
Yeah,
there's the paperwork you need to fill out.
Shit.
Reminiscing is fun.
It is, man.
You really get to like almost, especially like when it's us guys just sitting here talking, like you relive the experience almost. And they weren't there, but they kind of, if you're explaining it right and talking about it right, like, they're right there with you.
Yeah.
Especially if they're on mushrooms. Like some people, they're really right. Allegedly. They're really right there with you.
Yeah. Well, you know, you kind of have like I'm 41, right? So you have these moments where you're just like, damn, did I live my life to the fullest? You know, because I spent the last 20 years of my life, you know, as a provider.
Yeah.
I want to make sure that everybody has what they need. You know, a house over my family's, you know, or a roof over my family's head, somewhere to sleep, somewhere to pay all the bills.
Yeah.
I got straight and narrow, you know, and I was like, man, have I lived? And then we reminisce like this, bro. And I'm like, oh yeah. How did I forget? Yeah. It's like, you lived.
I see, like, you know, I have like friends that they're still like, hey man, going to the bars is fine and everything. Like, especially like if you're still single. I have friends that are still going out to the bars. Hey man, if that's what you'd like to do, great. It's just not for me no more. Yeah. And I feel like it's because I've wore that out. Like I've wore that out.
So you think with them,
for me anymore?
You think they maybe hadn't lived as much, or they just want to keep reliving that?
I think some of them, maybe
like, I remember the good old days. I want to keep going.
They may have had kids super early and they couldn't really go out, and now their kids are grown, and now they're like, hey man, I'm ready to wild out. I didn't get the chance to wild out when I was young.
Absolutely.
You know what I mean? And then as for us, you know, me, yes, I did have kids early, but she wasn't living with me, so I was still wilding out really young. And then when she actually came to live with me full time and she was under my custody, the wilding out stopped. You know? And then after that, and actually it was probably good. It actually probably happened the way it was supposed to.
Oh, of course, yeah, of course.
Right? Because that got me back in a wrangle. Like, all right, that's enough.
Yeah.
You did all that you needed to do.
Yeah.
That's enough already.
Yeah. You know, that's understandable. You know, sometimes I'm just like, God damn, dude. I was like, I go to work. I wake up every morning. I go to work, and it's like this routine, right?
Sure.
And you're just like, God, man, is this it?
This groundhog
day.
You
know, just groundhog
day.
Yeah. Groundhogging it, and you get to the point where you're just like, no shit, bro, no shit.
Here you go again.
And you're just like, God, man, I don't want those days back, you know.
Of course.
But I just like, you know, you just want to, like, I guess affirmation is
It's
like,
fun to look
did
back
I?
on.
Look, you
Did
did
I
it.
live
You
enough?
did it. And you did it to the point of legend.
Yeah.
You know,
Then you go think about it. I was like, wow, man, you know, it's so,
this beer's to you, Dad.
yeah.
You know?
I'm so grateful that I'm still alive. Like, and you count the times, right? You count the times where you're just like,
No. I was gonna ask you to zoom in
zoom in
just
just
a little bit more.
okay.
Yeah. He seems like he's way out there.
Hey,
too
hey,
much.
yo.
Right about there.
Right there.
Right
A
about there,
little,
yeah.
little closer.
Yeah.
a little bit closer.
Yeah, just a tad bit.
Sorry, we're on the fly.
On the fly.
Right.
Yeah, there you go.
There.
Right there.
Okay.
This is what we call like on the fly editing.
On the fly, yeah.
On the fly editing.
With-
live editing. That's
There
what
you
we're
go.
doing here.
Yeah.
Yeah, just that, bro. I'm just like, you know, yeah, it was enough. I did enough. I did a lot.
Sure.
I did made in a short amount of time because sometimes like,
At
hey,
least you
what's
didn't
up,
go
bro? I haven't
overboard.
seen you in a long time, and I'm just like, yeah, you're gonna have to refresh my memory
don't
because
remember your name.
all that was like kind of like
You ever
fast.
go to like HEB or Walmart and you're just like shopping and then me and you've had this conversation
Yeah.
before. Like somebody comes up, Abraham, what's going on? Oscar, how you doing, man?
Yeah.
And you're just like, man, I'm doing good. How are you? You know, and you
Yeah.
don't want to say their name because you don't know their name. And it's just like, oh, fuck.
Like-
The whole time in the back of your head is like, how do I know this person? Who is
Yeah.
this person? They know everything about you. They can recite everything.
Yeah.
They know your birthday. And I'm like, fuck.
Yeah, and you feel like such
Fuck.
you feel like a piece of shit, you know? 'Cause then and then you have to ask. I'm
It's
like,
me, your brother. Part. Oh yeah.
hey man, a long time to see
That
you, man.
guy.
You look healthy. Yeah, dude, that's a weird one, man. Because that's what happened to me the other day. I was at HEB, right?
Yeah.
And this guy walks up to me, hey, what's up, bro? I hadn't seen you in a long time, stuff like that. And I'm like, I want to ask him how long ago did you see me? Because if it was like fucking back in those days, true, I don't remember you.
Oh, yeah.
But yeah, you look at me with like such fucking gusto and just like, what's up, bro? And I'm like, well, it was enough. I did something enough for you to remember me. So
I had that happen one time. I was at HEB and I went with my mom. She was grocery shopping. This is years. I'm already out of the house and everything. I just happened to just go with her. You know, she was grocery shopping, so I just go with her. And this is maybe 2 or 3 years after I was already done with all my bullshit. And somebody that used to do business with me comes right up to me. Abraham,
what up, T?
Actually, it was Ham.
What up, T?
What up, Ham? What's going on? How we can, like chopping it up with me?
Yeah.
I'm just like, fuck. My mom's listening to the whole conversation. Cool about it.
Qué bonito. Qué bonito.
And I'm just like, bro,
Go away.
everything's cool. I hope you're cool. Cool? All right, cool.
Yeah.
Like, I don't know what else
Cool.
to say because I'm trying to like, let's move on.
Yeah.
Mom, can we move to another section of the fucking store, please? Shit. But it was just one of those weird moments, and I was uncomfortable. I felt uncomfortable.
Sure.
Yeah, no, I totally get it. We would
Yeah.
have those with my dad, man. Some dude will rock up, start talking, or some girl. Where that was before me and Amy. He was like, "Who's that?" And we kind of look at each other and laugh. I was like, "We don't need to go. We don't need to dig into any of that."
Yeah. Not right now, Dad.
Yeah. Fuck, man, I miss that dude. God, I miss my dad. But hey, whatever.
Your dad was cool, man.
He was cool as shit.
Your dad was cool. I worked with him for a little bit.
Oh yeah,
Yeah, absolutely. I remember that quite well.
Did he ever yell at you?
No, God heavens, no.
No?
I was on the other side.
He never yelled at me either. But you knew when he was serious.
Oh yeah.
Oh, yeah.
I got yelled at all the time, so
Yeah.
I knew.
Yeah,
He yelled at your brother, and then your brother would yell.
I know.
At me.
I know.
Yeah.
I know. He had his crew on a short leash. Heck yeah.
Oh yeah.
Fuck yeah.
Yeah, man. But those are the good days.
Amen.
I was just reminiscing of that shit, and I'm just like, yeah, no, we're good, man. I think if at my deathbed, there's just not gonna be any regrets.
Yeah, exactly. I could never say that I didn't live it to the fullest.
Yeah.
Because I know I did, and I'm glad I stopped because I was living really hard, really fast.
Yes.
Yeah.
And a lot of times when people do that, they don't live long.
Yeah.
I'm glad I found a backing up point. Like whoa.
Oh yeah,
whoa,
yeah.
whoa.
I think I was telling you before the podcast. I had that moment of clarity, and I was just like, oh, hey, it's time to change it up. It's time to really fucking. And if it wasn't for that, man, who knows? I probably would have ended up in prison.
Yeah. Oh, absolutely. Why not?
Yeah, especially you were living hard.
What
yeah.
what other cards are left?
Yeah.
Have you ever? There's a movie called Kids. It came out in the early.
Oh,
90s.
I remember that. Yeah.
Bro, that movie is pretty fucking wild.
Yeah.
Pretty fucking wild. These are kids that were doing what we were doing basically, but in New York City.
Yeah.
Yep.
They were going wild. They were going wild. And what's crazy is that I watched a documentary on it not too long ago. That's the reason why I bring it up, because it's pretty fresh. A lot of those actors, they're not alive anymore.
No shit.
They were. A lot of those actors were actually living that life.
Oh yeah.
And they were living hard and they were living fast.
Yeah.
And they died young. That's usually what happens.
Shit, if anything, that movie killed him, man.
No, bro. No. The movie was just getting like portions of their life.
Yeah.
Like they were already living that. Like do you remember in that movie there's a part where there's these really young kids at the party.
Yeah, way young.
And they're smoking weed. It's like 3 of them on a couch.
And then whippets. Yeah.
Yeah. They have 2 of those kids. I think one of them is dead. 2 of those kids are in the documentary, and they're like, "Oh no, yeah, we were actually
about that life."
This is what we were. It was like they asked us to smoke weed on camera. Like, yeah, we were already high.
Oh, so
what does it matter? We were already doing
the producer and director of the movie actually went to that neighborhood, and they were looking for that. I'm sure that's what that was like. Hey, those kids are doing that shit.
Yeah.
Do you know any other your boys or any of your friends that are doing this, and just added it into the documentary, or I would say documentary, but movie? Yeah. No, I completely get it, man.
There's a black dude in there. I don't know if you remember him.
Yep.
He's like one of the main characters too. He was an actual locally known skateboarder in New York City at that time. He's dead now too. Like, he died.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow.
I think the kid that it was Telly. Telly was the guy that was. He was smashing chicks. His whole goal in life was
Smash
finding virgins. I want fuck
virgins.
virgins. I think he's the one that passed it. He
Okay,
did get it,
yeah.
and then he did pass it, and then another chick, and then his buddy,
Oh, the only one who made it was a girl. That
Rosario
that's the only one who made it.
Rosario Dawson.
Oh no shit.
Yep. She's pretty
the
much the only one that actually made it. in
Oh
that movie.
fuck, that's crazy.
Yeah.
Yeah, she's the one who went to the clinic with her friend,
Yeah.
and they're asking her, like, you do this, like anal, this and that. Yep, this and that. The person thinking that she was gonna have it didn't have it.
And the other chick that only had sex once
One time.
Yeah, got
got
AIDS.
AIDS.
Fuck.
Mm-hmm.
And then
tricked.
at the end of the movie, I'm gonna spoiler alert this shit
Yeah.
right now.
Well, it's like fuck. It's an old ass movie.
Yeah.
You haven't watched it now.
But a lot of people don't know. What's crazy is a lot of people don't know about that movie. Just like Gummo. You ever watch Gummo?
That's fucking
No.
twisted.
That's a motherfucking movie right there.
Gummo. What the
Gummo,
fuck?
made by the same director.
Okay. So there was only the only one I ever saw, and I didn't even fucking watch it. I was at Robert Duvall. It was it was old at was it Colors?
Oh yeah,
You know, that was another good one.
You know what?
but it's not like that.
It's not like that
It's
one.
not like that. That's
No.
this is more.
It was
This is more raw,
gritty.
Yeah.
gritty,
Grimy.
more in your
Another
face.
grimy movie was another one was Bad Boys with Sean Penn.
That's,
Okay, yeah.
that one too.
Yeah.
That was like a '70s movie, and yeah, that was real grimy.
Raw shit.
That took it from that took it to another level.
So-
That's when it brought like, oh, okay, you want to be a fucking bad boy, you want to be out here in the streets acting up, and then it showed him go to prison and how that shit converged over to prison.
Yeah.
And like it was like one of the first ones where you see how these dudes are gonna fucking rape you,
Yeah.
and it showed that. And these are like a bunch of juveniles
Yep.
acting up,
Oh shit.
go to prison.
Speaking of
That
Bad
shit
Boy
happens.
and Nasty Diddy and Kanye and everybody else,
Ooh,
how about think about it. How about the Bad Boy logo?
Oh, I don't even know what that is.
I mean, think about how dark are we gonna go there with Bad Boy, the baby, Bad Boy.
I just saw a video earlier today, and it was Kevin Hart and Diddy at a Diddy party with microphones, and they were talking all kinds of crazy shit. And I was like, wait a second, is this real? I mean, it looks real.
Yeah.
Where did this video come from? Who had access to this video? Why have we never seen this video before until now? Like, it's kind of like all these questions come in my head.
Yeah.
I'm like,
I think
why all of a sudden now?
I think they were out there, but no one really put anything to it until this shit came out. They're like, okay, let's go back in the fucking video archives, all the shit that was posted, and be like, okay,
They're throwing it in your face.
Exactly, man. Because I mean, you see it all the time, right? Like, let's say with that one, like LeBron James, is talking. You know, I guess they're skyping or whatever, right? And they're like, "Ain't no party like a Diddy party."
Yep.
And I'm like, "Well, what the fuck," you know? And then there was another one. I think it's fucking real, man.
They're saying
Where
that
LeBron James is in that maid costume when he's sitting up like taking a picture, right? And he's got Diddy's name tattooed on his arm. inside his arm. And I'm like, what the fuck?
You know what?
$100,000.
It's real.
It's real.
I seen LeBron live fall to the ground, grab his right knee, like he just got fouled and his right knee hurts, right? But then when he stands up and he starts walking away, he's limping on his left knee. It's like, whoa. All right.
Yeah.
You're a good actor. You're a good actor. Honestly, NBA players are good fucking actors.
Yeah.
They really fucking are. They're good actors. So yeah, back to your point, the tattoo is real.
Wow.
Yeah, bro.
They said that LeBron took it and they asked for $100,000 from Diddy.
I'm sure. Why not?
Why not?
Why
Fuck.
wouldn't he?
Man, I wish I. You know what? Maybe.
They're nasty, like way nasty. And Jennifer Lopez getting trained on.
Oh, there was a video.
Saw that one?
It was Jennifer Lopez, P. Diddy,
and Beyonce getting trained on.
Oh no, who was the other guy? It was Bill Gates. It was.
Oh wow.
Yes.
Tell me more.
It was Jennifer Lopez, Bill Gates, and P. Diddy doing their thing.
Fuck yeah.
Look it up.
Just getting ran through.
Jamie, put it up.
Jamie, pull that up right now.
You know what we need, man? We need to figure out how to do
We need
that.
an AI. We need an AI, Jamie.
We need a long ass.
You know what?
Actually,
HDMI cord.
I think I'm gonna reach out to Tiffany, man. I'm gonna see if Tiffany wants to be our producer.
Yeah, dude. Because that would really
That'd be cool
nice.
to have. Like, okay, so this is my.
It's kind of weird talking like that in front of a female.
You think so? But
Yeah.
what if she's super fucking cool and it doesn't matter? Like,
Well,
it's like she's just as crazy as you are.
Okay.
Right?
Yeah. I don't know.
But you think, you know,
I think of everybody in here, I might have a different. I might be holding back more because that's my wife's sister. Right? Oh shit! Shit!
yeah, there you go.
Do we have a view of that?
I don't
There we
know.
go.
You have to zoom
I'm about to
in.
zoom in. Let me see if I can do it.
Oh my god.
Yeah, bro. Look at that.
Everybody online.
Shit. If everybody's looking at that's LeBron James and fucking.
How much shit does he have on this guy to make him do that?
Oh, bro, ain't no party like a Diddy party is what he says. Wow. Look at that shit, bro.
What website is it so we can send our viewers?
It's
to
on
that?
Snopes.com.
Snopes is wild.
Yeah, that's the one I just pulled it up because I'm like, all right, this is a.
Damn. that's wild as fuck.
Yeah, bro. It's like, come on, man.
Show me more.
Show me more. Yeah, dude. There's just there. Of course, there's some other shit where it's like,
That's on somebody's wall, right?
yeah, bro.
That's on some rich dude's wall.
Dude. Okay, that type of shit right here, right? So we're sitting there looking at it, right? That type of shit is Jeffrey Epstein type shit where it's got Bill Clinton in a dress.
That's a high dollar outfit there.
Right. So it's on that level, right? Or what's it called? George Bush sitting on the fucking floor playing with planes in those two towers.
Or Bill Clinton was wearing the dress.
Yeah.
Okay.
That blue dress.
So to do these things, and the reason to do these things, these are all like everybody. We talk about conspiracies and bullshit all the time, but they're actually there. There's actually paintings like
Oh,
this.
yeah, yeah.
Like somebody actually did this. There's reasons behind it. Always, it's like blackmail. It's like, hey, we got you, and then we go back to this whole thing.
Oh, you're gonna dance. I'll tell you that. You're gonna dance.
Yeah. You seen the movie Skulls, right? Okay. It's like that. They have something on you.
Yeah.
And everybody has something on everybody. And that's how you keep everybody in check.
Yeah. But even then, you're right. It is the check part, but it's the promises of a career. It's promise because there's a financial gain with this, right?
Yeah.
So you give them that because I mean, literally to these people, what are they? What's $5 million? It's not shit, especially when you're talking about billionaires.
Yeah.
It ain't shit to these people. I mean,
especially when you're talking about people they don't even like. Honestly, I don't even think they deal with things in money. Like they're like the dollar. They're like they could care less. The dollar is for us slaves, us tax slaves.
yeah,
They don't care about that.
yeah, it doesn't matter.
That doesn't matter to them.
Yeah. Because I'm like, if we need more, we'll just print more, or we'll just tax you more.
Yeah.
We'll get it somehow. It doesn't really matter because it's
Yeah.
at the end of the day, it's just fucking. It's just money. It's just paper.
But these 4 islands.
Tell me about the islands. I want to know.
There's islands. I mean, what do wealthy people buy?
Yeah.
Land.
But I think what these islands really give them is privacy to do whatever the fuck they want.
Yeah.
Because I mean, look
especially if you get it like in a certain area,
You use your own laws.
It puts you outside of the laws.
outside of the because you're in international waters, And it's not far for us to stay because look at Jared Leto, man. He's literally running a fucking cult out of an island.
Yeah.
But I'm like, okay, why do you need to go to an island?
So
Because
he
you're
can
doing-
do everything that he wants to do
Yeah.
without being prosecuted for it.
Yeah. It's like, oh, we're just living free. I mean, like, we know how all these fucking cults always end up. Is somebody fucking everyone else.
Always.
Always. It always ends up.
It always
it's a
boils
power
down.
move.
It always boils down to someone having sex with a child.
And
I think
what's
it
crazy about
eventually. I don't think it starts off that way. I think it eventually gets there because it's kind of like people with their porn addiction, right? Yeah, you start watching like maybe the softcore porn when you're young. You come to the internet and shit like that. So you start watching that, and that you get kind of desensitized to that, and then you get to the harder shit, and then to the harder
It's
shit.
got to get wild.
Yeah, you got to get.
wilder.
Yeah, you got to progress to that.
See, because like a lot of things that they didn't show on Jeffrey Epstein's island. I mean, they when that first thing came out, a lot of things were being shown, and but now you just can't find them. Like Jeffrey Epstein, he had a hospital down there where people were giving birth to people, and these children, these babies, well, they're adults now, and they're already having babies.
Yeah.
So these people weren't even, had documentation on these people. They're born in that,
So with that, man, do you think it's like human vices, or do you think it's satanic?
It has to be satanic.
Because I mean, you really think about it. You can go on this deep dive and shit like that with like old gods, whether it be Moloch or fucking, these like biblical fucking gods, and like what they would do with Moloch, they would sacrifice children, and that's kind of, are you doing the same thing?
Right.
With the kids, because that's kind of what you want to, I guess, if you really want to fuck some shit up or get more into the cult, that you start bringing them in, you know. God, that's just, it's sick, dude.
They're indoctrinated, and especially the ones that have been born into that.
Mm-hmm. I think it's an old practice.
Yeah,
It's been going on for a very long time.
Billions of years.
Yeah.
I mean,
This is not like...
It's nothing new.
It's nothing new.
Yeah.
It's only new to us because information is available to us more now. But it didn't... It's always been there.
And the more information is available to you, the more they can cover up.
Sure.
Hey, inundate them with
doctorate.
Yeah, inundate them with the rest of the other shit. Let's do the stuff we're doing behind doors. Don't even bring.
Yeah, because look up the these biblical pictures that they show of these witches, these demons holding up babies, eating them and shit like that.
Yeah,
I mean, we all know the folklore of witches. Like what do witches do in the forest? Well, they steal babies.
Yeah.
Why they steal babies? What happens to the witch? You find out, oh, she's gorgeous, she's beautiful. Not very long.
Yeah.
They eat children.
That's the appeal with the goth chicks.
Can I ask you? Can I ask you about mushrooms?
Please.
Are you cool about talking about?
Yeah,
it?
feel free.
You're cool with it?
Yeah.
Everything, like, I want to know, like, right now where you're at.
I'm perfect.
Because I to me, if there was going to be a legal drug over weed, I would pick mushrooms.
Oh yeah,
absolutely.
I would.
I mean,
like,
yeah, definitely. My experience with mushrooms or psychedelics, with LSD, I would definitely try to figure off that. But with like peyote or mushrooms or psilocybin stuff like that, I definitely recommend everybody to try it. But make sure you're in the right state of mind.
For sure. Yeah.
I mean, a lot of people say, let's go in the desert. No, do not go in the desert.
Yeah. No, you got to be like,
yeah, you want to control, you want to be in a comfortable environment.
Very comfortable.
Go home, go with your friends or your lover or your wife or your husband, and and make sure all the dangerous stuff's locked away, like knives and stuff like that. And
don't have crazy dumb shit going on in your life.
Yeah, don't pop it when you're having a horrible day. Pop it when you wake up in the morning like, wow.
Because I've had experiences like me and you have gone out of town and actually just partying experiences. I think I've probably done mushrooms with you at least 2 or 3 times, something like that. But I've, of course, I hold back a lot more now, but not that I'm against it though, because I feel like there's a lot there to it. There's a lot to it. Like everybody's like, oh my God, you're doing, hey man, I'm not fucking retarded. I didn't fucking do mushrooms and now I'm fucking retarded, unless everybody thinks I'm retarded, but you know what? Fuck you. But I'm not though. Like, I feel like I'm still pretty much there.
Like from my experience, I think it hits me a lot different than other people. Being Native American, and that definitely, how you say,
exactly. Like Native Americans have been doing this for a long time. Yeah. And it helped them.
Yeah, sometimes when your world is like chaotic and stressed, and you're not sure what you want to do. I mean, you think you have a grasp on life, but you think that there's more, and pop some mushrooms and find your great reset.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I've heard people that have PTSD.
Yeah,
It's the perfect thing
perfect
for them to do. Is do some type of, if it's not like mushrooms, maybe
because
some type of psychedelic.
Like a lot of our military guys, they come back from the war, and I mean, not everybody was just kick ass GI Joe gun ho, but a lot of our guys were like picking up body parts and shit that you want to forget, but you can't forget that kind of those nightmare things that you're picking up. And when you come home and you go to the fucking Walmart or the mall and everybody's just living their fucking life, and you just came back last week fucking picking up baby body parts, and a lot of people tend to, a lot of the military, they tend to go to ecstasy,
MDMA.
I definitely can relate that, but
I think because it's a lot it's a lot cleaner, maybe.
Yeah,
like it's kind of hard to say that because I feel like mushrooms is more natural.
Yeah, it is.
I think with the MDMA, it's just
it's a lot of chemical involved,
Yeah, but it's just
with heroin or
it's more
speed based or H based or whatnot.
It's cleaner. It's like you're taking a pill versus you're taking a raw thing that grew under cow shit.
Yeah.
No, like it doesn't. It's not all like that. Like you can grow it. Now.
But even now,
so what is MDMA? What exactly does it? I mean, I know it's synthesized.
It's synthesized in a lab.
Like, what's something natural that
the way I can describe MDMA would be the nectar of the gods.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, I guess you can kind of consider that like DMT also, right? DMT,
well, I mean,
psilocybin.
Psilocybin, yes.
I mean,
I can't speak to DMT. I've never done.
I've never done it. So with that, have you ever what they call breakthrough, right? Like when you do, I've heard this shit with DMT, right? You do like 3 fucking hard puffs or 3 hard, smokes to get the breakthrough.
Right.
I guess because I guess the first 2 you really don't get it, right? Like you get high, you get there, but you don't get that breakthrough after the third.
Well, I have a friend.
Yeah.
And
but with that saying, have you ever, with mushrooms, have you ever taken so much where you've broken through, where it's like reality is not even there no more? You break through.
I have.
You have.
Yeah.
Okay.
With mushrooms, yeah. I feel like with mushrooms, I've taken, and it's not even that I took a whole bunch. It's just like I just feel like I had a breakthrough moment where I was like, oh shit. Like you just realize some of the other things. Like, damn, why wasn't I ever thinking about that before?
Yeah.
I need to stop and make some changes. Like it was like a realization moment. Like it's crazy because especially with mushrooms, you can take it. You can almost control how that happens.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like you can just let loose and just lose all control and just let it take you on a ride. Okay. You could do that. Or you can just like control it and make it like, okay, I'm cool. Like you can almost stop it for a second. Like you're feeling it. Okay, stop. I got to do this. And you can do that.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? Like maybe it's just my experience. No,
it's not.
Do you have that same experience?
No, it's not.
Well, no.
I asked him because
not just that, because like sometimes like if you have candles on, everything's real mellow and nice and shit, right? And then you just turn the light on, everything just changed. But what's even more wicked is when you pop mushrooms and something else comes in the room that wasn't there before.
See, I gotta. So
that's when it gets kind of scary.
I think everybody has different experiences.
Yes.
Have you?
Most definitely.
Like, have you?
Because I never had it like that. I've had it to where I can almost control it, and then I can just let go. Like I feel like it touches that part of my brain where like, hey, you feel like you have to be in control of too much. You can let go.
Or
that's how I've always taken it whenever I do mushrooms, because it's like, okay,
now,
but it's for me, it's always like I can just let go and just let it do its thing, and then I can reel it back in and be like, okay, wait a second, I gotta do this.
Then again,
so with that question, how much did you take to feel that?
I think the most I've ever taken was maybe 4 grams.
Okay,
which is a lot.
That's a good committed dose.
That's a lot. 4 grams.
4 grams.
Oh,
see,
yeah.
I went through I like a cap and a stem.
Sure.
What would you consider that?
Maybe a gram.
A gram. Okay. I've taken 3 of them.
Cool.
And cut grass.
There you go.
Because I'm like,
and you felt amazing.
Oh, dude, I was like, it was great. Now, I wasn't. it wasn't enough for me to like to catapult me out of reality or nothing like that. It was just it was definitely a mood change.
Controllable.
Yeah. Yes, definitely. Right? And that's where I was like, maybe you were there at that point where it's like, oh, reel it back in. Let me reset. Reel it back in. Stop. But that's where I was like asking, how far do you got to go? Was like, oh, there's no letting go. Hey, you're on this ride, like a roller coaster ride. You're on this bitch.
Yeah, that's true in a way. Like you're gonna be on that ride for 8 hours.
Oh yeah.
I'd say 8. You're on the ride for 8 hours. How intense it? Oh, fuck. You know what? I'm a liar if I say you control the intensity, because you don't. It's gonna get to a point where the intensity is out of your control.
Yeah.
But especially at the rise,
sit down
as the rising comes, you can kind of mitigate that.
Yeah.
As the rising.
Well, you're self-aware that it's like, okay, now it's getting stronger.
But once it peaks,
you'll start yawning.
Once it peaks, you're done. Like not you're done. Once it peaks, you can't control it no more. You're there.
Okay.
Now you're here, and it's gonna do its thing. But it's not like terror. It's not terror. It's not this fucking thing like, oh my god. Because I've done acid before. That is something.
You want to know
when that peaks? That's the monster. Depending on
that's a monster.
Your state of mind and where the fuck you were at.
Hold on.
Am I ham?
It can be. It can be a horrible experience.
Yeah.
Texas rattlesnake.
Or it could be a great experience.
Yeah.
So. But with mushrooms, it's not like, and it's never been like that for me. At least I can say that, because it's always been amazing.
Yeah.
Mind opening and good to
go.
But
when you take it, you also make sure it's like, all right, you want to you make sure you're in a state of mind.
Yes. I'm not going to just do it on a whim.
Yeah.
No.
Because I'm fucked that.
Well, check this out. Committed dose 7 grams. I didn't eat them. I drank them. Right. And everything's just going the way it's supposed to go. Right. And, well, let me just put it this way. Eating mushrooms and then in a haunted house.
Whoa.
Yeah, no, that's too much.
Whoa, no. I can't do that. Is that what you're doing right now? Eating mushrooms?
I have.
Yeah, you have.
Fuck. That.
And
bro, that fucks your high up. No, thank you.
What if it doesn't? What if you're just like, I'm a Cenobite?
Let me tell you something.
You start fucking doing the Lamont configuration.
Let me tell you something. I'm
all in. I am Abraham.
Because I mean, because you've been in a house has been haunted, right?
Yeah.
Abraham, you see?
Oh, I've been in a haunted house. Not
right.
Haunted,
yeah. Scary. I mean, the real fucking deal.
Yes.
I have. Something is in this fucking room and something's in this fucking house.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
We
love Abraham.
And there you go, and everything's a spine.
We love Jerry.
Yeah.
We love Jerry.
And then you start seeing the shadows. And then how about when you're like, you know what? You're kind of trying to like snap out of it. You can't snap out of it. You start cleaning, and you turn to the side, and something sits on your bed. You see the cushion go down. And you get up and move, and it gets up with you.
You're on mushrooms, though.
Yeah.
No, it doesn't.
Fuck.
Yeah.
Well, because that's got to be your head. We're just like, you're all in. Your head's fucking with you.
Like David.
Or-
No. Like
Or
I'm with you. I'm just like, in my mind, I'm like, wait a second.
How would you feel
if I'm on mushrooms and I'm seeing this?
Or
Fuck no. Fuck no. I don't want to see that.
Or how about if I told you if I had recorded it?
Oh, okay. All right.
Oh,
Where's the
shit.
recording? Because you know how many times I've told people
It got lost. Sorry.
And then
We were moving and
Yeah.
And then
something happened.
And then I'll have my hair down and it goes like this.
oh no.
And I'm like this. I'm looking at it.
I was like, oh, dude, I just combed my hair. What the fuck?
You know how long you spent combing your hair?
I tell
That
you what,
fucking
man.
ghost decides he wants to fuck
I
with
tell
your
you,
hair.
and
You need some Olaplex, bro. Like
I just not condition.
Yeah.
I conditioned it, but I was taking pictures and doing some modeling pictures and I had
this is recently.
oh yeah, fuck yeah, oh yeah, very recently.
Okay.
And I had this mirror behind me. It's a circle mirror, like the one from The Ring.
Okay.
And I'm taking pictures, and I feel something. I know something's in the fucking room. And then you can see my eyes gestures like that. And then
It's like that movie.
Pick up, yeah.
Yeah.
Haunted house.
The Mandigo party.
Yeah, man. And you know, I'm gonna try to tell you, man, and tell you. And so just turn the lights on, shake it off, and
You have a recording of that.
yes, I do.
Bro. Fuck, bro. What's up?
What's up, bro? It's like we don't want to go looking for it. We wanted to come to us.
I know.
Can we get an exclusive?
Yeah, absolutely.
All right. Me and you, exclusive. I want the video. We're gonna work something out with the video.
We could go check it out, man.
No, I want the video. You already got the video, right?
We're 40 minutes in, bro. We can cut it in
Put
right
a pause
here.
right now.
Yeah.
Cut it.
No. We're gonna keep going, but I'm gonna cut.
Okay, you find it.
We'll do the video later. No, we'll do the video later. We'll do the video later.
I will do the video afterwards,
Yeah.
and then we can splice it in.
Yeah, I'll slice that shit in.
Fuck yeah.
And then
Better be good.
my,
I'll see some ghosts.
and then my better half, I know. So I'm working out, you know. And she's sitting my love, my Lauren. She's sitting in front of me, right? And so I'm working out. I'm in. You know, it's just me and her. So I'm in my thong, and I'm working out. I'm stretching. You know, doing my silly self, and I'm stretching. I'm doing this and this and that, and I pick my weights up, and then I turn around. Look, did you see that? I says no. I'm glad you said no. I recorded the whole thing. She says what? And I showed her like, what was that? Did you see it? I felt something.
Oh, what the fuck? Okay.
And something behind me moved. The shadow. You see a shadow move.
Oh, what the fuck?
Yeah, man. Yeah.
That's cool.
It's yeah.
I mean, it's not. I mean,
No,
it sucks that it happens, but it's like,
it's there.
yeah,
But then again, man, it's fucking San Angelo, man. It's something else, man.
yeah.
You know.
Oh fuck. So, but you're in a whole different place, right? You're in her apartment.
Yeah.
This is where it happened. This is where you're working out.
Well, yeah, we were upstairs and we went downstairs. She's a traveling nurse, so she took a permanent job here. Oh, well, the first one. Let me tell you about my so I was in when I had my stroke, right? And this is the most pathetic day of my life. You know, half my face is fucking hanging off my face and stuff like that. And then this woman walks in. I mean, there's all kinds of nurses checking me out. This is left and right. I'm not paying any mind. And this woman walks in, and I couldn't get my eyes off her. My working eye. And
You're working.
yeah, you know. And then she does these tests on me and stuff like that. She says, well, "That's weird." I said, "What, my face?" She says, "No, silly, your heart." I said, "What's wrong with my heart, doc? Let it out. Tell me what's going on. Let me have it." Well, your heart's in perfect condition. I don't understand what's going on here. I said, "You trying to tell me that I have a second chance of love?" She said, "Yeah." I said, "Can you help me?" I said, "What's going on? I don't have my glasses on." I said, "I'll put my phone up. Can you put your name and your phone number in my phone? I'll let her take you out to eat." She said, "Are you serious?" She said, "I'm dead serious." And then after that, we haven't let each other sight ever since.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh shit.
Yeah.
Well, shout out to you.
I tell you what, man. Man. I want to say think, but I believe I'm in love, man.
Okay.
Yeah.
Did you tell her you're gonna be on this podcast today?
Huh?
Did you tell her you're gonna be on this podcast today?
Oh, she knows on Wednesday. She knows I had an appointment with you on
You're
Wednesday.
gonna listen to it Monday. She's like, "Oh my god!"
I tell you what, man. Yeah, I was
We're all
like,
in. It's not true.
and I never made love to anybody like ever before.
Yeah.
And I never kissed anybody like the way I've ever kissed her, and held anybody like the way I held her. It's just, wow, man.
Yeah, you're all in.
Man, I tell you what, your boy
I'm happy
Hollywood.
for you.
I tell you what, man, your boy
I'm happy
Hollywood.
for you,
Your boy Hollywood. He's in love, man. Head over fucking heels, man.
Oh shit! What was that? That's the second time that happened.
Yeah. Fucking ghost.
I'll fix that.
No worries. Yeah, and man, I am in head over heels. I mean, I'd cut my fucking hair.
No shit.
Yeah.
She asked you to cut your
No,
hair?
she said, do
No,
not
she's
cut
like,
your hair.
"No,
She said, do
leave
not
it
cut-
long.
She said, "Do not cut your hair. You have big ass fucking ears." Yeah, but wow, man, it's beautiful.
No, fucking A, man.
Yeah, man,
That's good. I'm happy for you.
You know, thank you, thanks, guys. And
Oh, no, it's I got it on David.
cool. All right, cool. Switch over, and it's all good. Yeah, and so yeah, man. And so I mean, I'm head over heels, and
This is live, bro. Everybody's oh damn, dude.
Live.
There's no curation, bro.
The real deal.
It's just that.
And what's even more awesome is that my girls, my twins, they absolutely love her.
Yeah.
They love her. The first day, my Penelope, I had Penelope first, and then Nami came a couple weeks later. But Penelope, the first day, she called her mom, and Lauren heard it, and she just embraced it.
Yeah.
And I mean, Penny's 11 years old, so and it was so genuine, and for Lauren to just go all out, all in with me and my girls, and because I got cargo, I got twins, yeah. And for her to accept them, and she took a permanent job here in San Angelo. Pays amazingly great for her job. It's one of the highest pays job in the country for that type of job here.
Okay.
Yeah. So.
Oh, fucking nice.
Yeah. So, man, I can't wait to see her again. It's really nice.
All right. You said she was in Colorado at the moment.
Yeah,
right?
Colorado.
She's doing something up there.
She's having a surgery, and she'll be back hopefully by Tuesday.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, I'd like to meet her.
Yeah, and so she got a glimpse of what was happening when I was working out. When you stepped out. I was working out, and I was recording myself, getting some like footage or for visiting Dave and stuff like that. And I was finished working out. I was like, "Did you see that?" She said, "See what?" I'm glad you said that. And I recorded it. Mm-hmm. She said, "Look, why'd you show me that? Did you see it?" I said, "I did." Something was behind me, and when I looked over, she went. Behind me was like, you see it, right? And then that following night, before that night.
So you said you were shooting stuff for Visiting Dave. Uh-huh. Matt was there too. Did he see it?
No, it was just.
Oh, just you.
Yeah,
okay.
Raw footage. And then, but the night prior to that, that's when I was doing some modeling and something. My eyes caught it. I felt it. I felt something behind me, and then I felt this.
Just pick your hair up. Fuck.
Yeah. Right. And then, last night, I felt this presence like just hovering over me. Like, it's hovering over me. And I was by myself at the house, and I knew it was gonna happen. And so at 10:24 p.m. it happened. I mean, I closed my eyes. It started. It was a form of sleep paralysis. Okay. And and then. I'm scared of the dark, I always been. But normally I just turn the lights off. But last night I slept with all the lights on.
Never freaked you out that much, huh? Mm-hmm. Huh. Well, I don't know, man. So the video you have is the one where you're working out, or is the one where you're modeling?
I have both.
Okay.
I have both.
Fucking A, man. Everybody wants fucking proof, And it's kind of was like it's like I like to go looking for it, but I'm just like at the same time, God, I don't want to bring anything.
Me either.
No,
any juju to the house and shit.
But that's the thing. I don't think it's hover. It's just where I'm at right now, by the river.
Okay.
By Concha River.
You've always been by the river.
Yeah.
Pretty much
the
whole neighborhood that
down,
we're at.
In a van down by the river.
Yeah.
No? Always by the river though.
Honestly,
Honestly, if you live anywhere,
no, just a mile on that one. Chris Farley, when he's like, "Oh, listen up, we want to go to a van down by the river."
I don't remember that.
Yeah. Oh, that's hilarious.
What is that on?
SNL. Back in the day with Chris Farley.
Okay.
He dressed up that he was a teacher, right, or a motivational speaker. He's like, "Is that you want to end up like me, living in a van down by the river?" Yes.
Oh, Chris,
I'm about to find that now.
Yeah, it's good. That's good.
He's wearing a tie and shit.
Yeah.
Fucking BS little coat. So psychedelic mushrooms, definitely do it with the people you love and in a safe environment. And man, just
I don't feel like they're that bad.
I don't think they're bad
at all.
No, they're not bad.
I think they're healthy. Personally, I think they're healthy for you.
Because there are some people that shouldn't take them.
Yeah,
obviously,
sure,
but I think for the most part, man. I mean, it's I've always wanted to, and of course I have done, but in like doses, and in dose. That one where I was cutting the grass, maybe I did a little too much to be cutting grass.
Well,
But
day tripping and night tripping are totally way different. Yeah, way different.
I do notice like there's a fucking mood change. You know, it's an elevated mood change. You don't feel like garbage. You don't feel like a piece of shit. Nothing like that. You know, so you actually feel great when you do it. Okay, knock it. You know, the only thing that scares me, and it's kind of weird that it does, right? Because I kind of become self-aware on this notion that I'm afraid to get to the point where I'm have to self-reflect. Because I'm like,
but that's what you want, though.
Yes.
Honestly, that's actually.
But those, I think those for the people that are, I guess, can deal with that.
Well,
you know, I don't know if I can.
Well, that's the thing. Like a lot of people think it can do anything wrong. It can do something wrong. You could be stuck on repeat.
Yeah. Because what if this is shit that scares me, right? Because I do self-reflect sometimes, right? And I'm like, sometimes I get down on my dumps, and I'm like, fuck, I should have been better at this. I should have been better at that. And then I get in my own head sometimes, you know, and I'm like, you know, I start thinking about the consequences of it, you know, like I can see the future and shit for some fucking reason. But that always scares me because I'm like, what if I get to that point and I'm just like, and then everything that I've built to what I have now, you know what I mean? Because I'm horrible at getting in my own fucking head, you know. And then I'm just like, okay, I didn't do enough. I didn't do this. I didn't, you know, maybe I didn't give my kids enough fucking.
Like you'll get too deep into your thoughts, and it'll really fuck with you.
Yes,
I see what you're saying.
You know,
but that's what you need to.
Don't do them by yourself, man.
Yeah, don't exactly what I was getting to. Don't do them by yourself because then,
I do by myself.
Then you get stuck. It takes a little bit more to do it by yourself.
Well,
like if you're gonna do it by yourself,
it takes big fucking nuts to do it by
you're
yourself.
You're gonna take a big, that's a big step. That's something that's
totally different.
You got to go into it knowing what you're getting into. Yeah. The very last time that I did it with you, with Eddie, and with Dion when we were in San Antonio. Wow. That was the last time that I've done it, and that's been a long time ago. Wow. And at that, I've done it many times before that, but that time sticks out to me more than all those other times.
Because you're with people.
Yeah. Not so much. I was always with people with all the time. No, maybe there was like 2 or 3 times that I was by myself, but that time sticks out to me more. I feel like because it hit me differently. Only that time.
Yeah.
Like that time, I felt like I was invincible. No other time had it ever hit me like that. Especially mushrooms. It's so fucking mellow.
Yeah.
For some fucking reason. In my mind, I felt like nothing could fuck with me.
Nothing could stop me.
Yeah. I don't know why.
Bro.
I don't know why. And then, but they didn't help out the situation.
Yeah.
Either because they were right there with me and they were like, we're here right now. Yeah. This is us. David was like, Grey Goose bottle. We're from San Angelo. Yeah. Hitting chicks in the head and shit with the Grey Goose bottle.
Well, Abraham, you started that shit. We took the fucking nodge off the fucking bottle.
What's funny though is that when you get that high, right? When you get that drunk, when you get that much on shrooms, when you get that much smoking weed, no one ever talks about it. And I think it's funny because we had a good time, right? But I'm like, no one ever talks about the first player character they become.
Sure.
Like the world is yours.
Yeah.
The confidence level.
That's exactly what that was.
Blows.
That's exactly what that was.
Where it's like that filter comes off. Like the whole reality filter. I was like, no, this is my game. No. I don't do whatever the fuck I want.
I do whatever the fuck I want.
And then when the night, or either that night or the next day, you're like, I can't believe we got away with that.
I know. I know. That whole whatever sequence of events could never be replicated.
Oh no.
There was no red lights. Yeah. All green.
That's what moments like that.
We did what we wanted. Right. We felt like we were goddamn superstars.
Yeah.
We had a club in San Antonio shouting us out like we were fucking superstars. I was like, y'all don't even know who the fuck we are. Yep. Like we're just some random motherfuckers that are.
Okay. See, okay. Now here's the shit that fucks me up because this is where my head goes. Because I've done it before and it does fuck with me, right? And I've talked about it a few times, but never to the extent where people are like, what the fuck are you talking about? When you break that, when you become what I call the first person player mode, you break that wall, and all of a sudden the confidence is there, and you're like, damn, the shit that I would have never got away with that. You know, I would have never, whatever conspired that night, and I'm just like, oh, it's like you broke that reality fourth wall. Where it's like in my head, I'm like, oh fuck, this is a simulation. There's no way this
literally
is real.
Anything we did that night was going to turn out the way we wanted it.
Yep. It's like you manifested that night.
Exactly.
Each moment you go. Yeah. But in my head, I'm just like, fucking simulation. We're living in a computer.
Just going to that bar when that fight started. Hey, dude, we should be playing the lottery.
I'm walking out there,
Dude,
like, hit me.
Every fucking person was getting hit with the bottle, but us.
Yeah.
I was walking by to get somebody behind me.
Yep.
That hit me. Grab me in the fight.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It was
Everybody was getting fucked up, but us.
It was crazy.
Yeah.
And that was just that one bar.
And not to mention a glass being broke. Not one shard of glass hit us.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, I've been there.
It was ridiculous. But the worst one, the craziest one was like, no, I was gonna say the craziest one. Because the one where Tequila was at was fucking crazy. And I was talking shit. I'm surprised we didn't get kicked out of that fucking place.
Yeah, well, I should get beat up with the bouncers that day.
Right?
Yeah, bro. The simulation will fuck with you.
Nobody
you've
was
crossed into first player mode.
At the fucking titty bar, I'm talking shit. David's like, easy. I'm talking shit because all I wanted to drink was orange juice. Because I wanted to enhance my shit. Yeah. And they're like, we don't have orange juice in here. I was like, bullshit.
It's a mixer, bitch.
Exactly. You do have it. Exactly. I was talking shit because I was fucking up here, you know. And then when we went, I don't even know what that bar was called. When we got the VIP, for what reason? I have no idea. We
Backstage.
Was it backstage?
No.
That's where you bought that fucking gigantic gallon of fucking Grey Goose.
No.
For no reason. We didn't have a reason to do it. We were just doing it. That shit was wild.
It was manifested.
We were,
absolutely.
You were hitting girls on the head, bro. What the fuck?
Yeah, and they loved it.
And they were loving it. They wanted more. Hit me harder.
I was putting, and then I would walk them up, and their mouths would be open. I would put in.
Oh, that's right.
Liquor on their.
I took
their mouth.
That's what you're talking about. I took the fucking the little deal that they put on it to measure your shots.
The law puts it on there.
Yeah.
The TBC law.
I took it off.
Yeah.
And David was
not
just
the bar nozzle where they put shots.
Yeah.
When you open it, it's like, why is only like a little bit's coming out of it? TBC puts it on there. Yeah, I ripped that off. And I remember putting Grey Goose on people's dreadlocks and their hair and their eyes. They're
walking into clubs. They're playing the Blade music.
These people were drenched in vodka.
Yeah.
Fuck yeah.
Drowning. I was drowning them.
Oh, my bad.
Yeah.
Hey, bitch. No, sir.
No, stop it right now.
But
it's gonna play the Blade.
So that thing when people say, "Yeah, let's go to the desert," and go like, "Don't do that. Do not do that. That is not for you."
Like Burning Man?
Yeah, don't do that. Yeah. Go inside your living room,
I think Burning Man would be all right for some people.
Yeah.
Man, it's just a white festival though, bro. Because they get a little too fucking crazy. You're gonna find yourself in some occult shit while you're there.
But see, I think the Burning Man is people's excuse to experience what we went and experienced, like in San Antonio or in Dallas or in Austin. It's just they can't just do it. They were like, we need to go somewhere for like a week. So that way we can do this and nobody knows us there. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like these are people that have like a lot of money, but they have a lot to lose. So they can't do it in their hometown. They don't know where else to fucking do it. And they're like, let's go to Burning Man.
See, and I see it different. It's just like, okay, they're going to burn a fucking effigy.
And that's part of it.
Everybody's there to fucking party and do a cult shit.
I think that's the original idea of that place. But I think a lot of people that go there just think of it as a place just to go to get fucked up now. Yeah. They don't understand, like
you can do this at home. You can do this at
Is that Liquid Death?
Yeah.
You should put up Liquid Death. The last news about Liquid Death.
Why?
Because it's they said it was
it's water.
They're in the club right there.
They
Oh, that's
that's the Blade.
That's a Blade one.
Yeah.
That's my favorite scene.
Actually, is it really? Yeah. I like the intro, bro. The intro of that Blade movie. The first, when he walks into the club.
Put it on.
Oh, yeah.
We'll take it down on YouTube.
We can put it on in the background, but as long as we're not showing it, it's fine.
Is this where we get naked?
This is where we get naked. So go on about Liquid Death.
This is my cue. Yeah, they put a seance on that.
What do you mean they put a seance on that?
A seance on that.
You got to elaborate.
A witch seance on that. Like a evil seance.
So who did this?
There's a lady. Pull it up.
Oh no, I'm not gonna pull it up over here. You got a computer in front of you?
Oh yeah, I'm sorry.
Okay, so you're saying
Password, please.
Oh shit.
Yeah. Liquid death.
As far as I know about liquid death, is the reason it's called liquid death is because they're calling that basically a death to plastic. They're like, we do our shit in aluminum cans. They don't do anything plastic, and supposedly it's mountain water.
Yeah,
that's the intro right there, isn't it?
Yeah, that's it.
So we have Oscars.
But it's so good. Like, that's a hot chick, right? And just to show you how dumb dudes are, they'll follow a hot chick everywhere because they're going through a fucking factory.
I have a confession.
I
was that dumb dude.
We were all that dumb dude.
I was that dumb dude.
See, he's sitting there like they're butchering cows right in the back, right? And then that fucking thing comes over, right? And look at it.
I've been into
bodies.
I've been to a warehouse club like that
Look
before.
at that. Oh fuck!
I've been to 2 different warehouse clubs like that. I went to one in Dallas and I went to one in Austin.
Yeah.
And basically, it didn't open until 3:30 in the morning. And it was like, where are we going? Like, what the fuck? Like, what the fuck?
Yeah.
And everybody's just smiling at you, and you're like, this should be bad. Like, no.
Oh, I know, bro.
I'm not going to the good place.
That's that fucking
here.
that party I went to out in the middle of fucking nowhere in God, what's north of Conroe, out in Conroe, Texas, out in the boonies, dog.
I don't know what's over there.
It's north of Houston.
Oh, you were in the.
I was in the
Hey, boy.
Hey,
you don't go around here, boy.
Yeah.
You know,
like a little bit out from Mexico, huh?
See this red dirt here, boy?
Fuck.
We'll shove it down your ass.
Dirt road. All right, buddy. Yes, they're county roads.
Liquid death, Super Bowl, which 2?
Look at that shit.
Say it. Let me see. What'd you say? Liquid death what? I don't know. You got to read it, David.
Okay.
It's like we don't know what you're saying, David.
Sorry. There it goes. Liquid death is using a witch to rig Super Bowl results. No, that wasn't it.
God damn it! You're trying to debunk my drink. It tastes good, man. I can't.
Of course it is.
Is it?
It's a doctor by the devil.
Carbonated or anything like that?
Carbonated.
No, it's not carbonated.
Nope. Just straight water.
Oh, damn.
Mountain water.
Interesting.
From the islands of mountains.
From the mountains
of cockiness. I mean, the islands of.
Is that why it tastes so good?
It's a little salty.
So when can we have some time off?
What do you mean?
For what?
I'm portraying some psilocybin.
Some what?
Some psilocybin?
Yeah, sure.
We're going to partake in that?
Oh.
I don't know,
For me,
man.
it wouldn't be until after the new year.
Yeah. That actually sounds like fun, man.
It's great.
Have just a little powwow. 'Cause I have thought about it, like maybe like...
So we got to go out to the woods?
I've thought about,
Well, I'm glad you said that.
There are shamans,
Because I have a ranch we can go to.
Okay.
Yeah.
What's in this ranch? Are we like burning effigies to an
Gold.
owl god? We are going to robes.
There's gold.
There's gold?
Yeah.
No. I'm just like, other than all that, let's just say like a place that you can just go to. Say, just throwing it out there. Just say Gardner State Park. A beautiful river runs through there. It's a beautiful park. Pitch your tent. Take you a couple of mushrooms.
Okay.
What?
Say when.
Okay.
Just chill.
Yeah.
Just chill. Gardner State Park is badass. I've been there a bunch of times.
Big Ben in the fucking dark.
That'd be nice.
Watching the stars.
No,
That'd be cool.
but even no, don't even go.
So-
I mean, yeah. You can do that
After meteor shower.
Afterwards,
So now you're talking like, okay, you want to be total seclusion? We could do that here,
Yeah.
just north of here a little bit. Total seclusion. You're just not a fucking soul around for at least 10 miles probably.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
It's just
They're
you,
not gonna hear you scream.
just you, and just the three of us in a tent and the stars and a fire.
Well, someone's going to get pregnant.
I mean,
I know it's not gonna be me.
I'll get the plan B's.
God damn. Can we have a fucking regular fucking thing ever?
No.
Why do we always got to go gay, guys?
I don't know, but shrooms kind of made me gay. Fuck. You too.
We can justify it as like, dude, we're like Spartans. Yeah, there we go. We wouldn't have to go home and cry.
Yeah. Be careful with those cookies. They make
Holy
you gay.
shit. I was looking for the Dust Till Dawn thing. That shit's funny.
Dude. I can look it up.
Can you put it right on? Like, can you connect straight to the...
Oh, yeah. Give me a second.
So,
my bad.
would you be down to do that, dude?
Yeah.
Like, just go on a camping trip.
Here, so that bitch off me.
Yeah.
We can go to Big Bend. Say we go to Big Bend. All right, we can go to Big Bend.
Are we on the mic?
Yes.
Okay.
So Big Bend. We can go on the darkest.
Say when.
Big Bend is the darkest, not the darkest. I think it's like the third or second darkest place in the United States.
Is that right?
Yeah. If you go during a certain time of the year, you can see the Milky Way. Like, boom, perfect. Like, because there's no outside.
I want to bring my baby with me.
I mean, no. Sorry.
Just fellas?
Yes.
Okay, just fellas.
It's a retreat, my friend. It's a what it do retreat. And we're just going to go out there and look at the stars on mushrooms. What do you think?
I'm in.
Yeah?
Yeah. Say when.
Say when. All right, let's do it. All right, we're done. All right, thanks everybody else at WID Podcast.
We're going to go get fucked up.
Fucking out of here.
We're out of here.
No, my bad.
There.
Music or no music? That's the other thing. I'd say no music. You got to enjoy this silence. Whenever I go hunting, I don't listen to anything. I just enjoy the silence.
The only thing that will freak me out, man, is like the fucking crickets. Or if like something moving through, I'm like, oh my God, there's something fucking coming.
You know what freaks me out whenever I'm hunting? Especially when I'm hunting on the ground, is when I hear something moving around in the weeds and I'm like, fuck, please don't be a skunk. I don't give a fuck what it is. It could be a goddamn jaguar. It can be a bobcat. But if it's a skunk, that is going to fuck.
We're going to have to bring
it's going to ruin
We're going to have to bring a radio.
Radio for what?
And if it goes staticky, you got to say, if it goes staticky, Ranger, you heard of that?
No.
Yeah. Fuck.
Tell me.
It's scary.
It sounds like some Donnie Darko shit.
No, it's scary. Yeah. What the fuck was this? Okay, there's a ranger, right? They talk about it. People go out here in the wilderness, whatever. Make sure you have a radio, and if you're hearing the radio and you start getting static electricity or static, the static, acknowledge it.
Okay.
If it doesn't acknowledge it, be quiet and don't say nothing. Because normally it's not a skinwalker, but it's something else.
A Wendigo.
Ooh, the Wendigo.
Is that what that is?
That's what that sounds like.
Guessing.
That's what it sounds like.
Elaborate, please. Tell me.
Oh, I don't know.
Yes, you do.
No, it's an old Indian. See, I'm gonna butcher it.
No, you won't.
But it's an old fucking. I guess Indian god. I guess you could say maybe or what. But it shapeshifts like it calls
entity.
Yeah, entity. There you go.
Okay.
And it just like
mimic.
Yeah, it mimics.
That's it.
You know, something like something helpless.
Yes.
Or it's like now there's stories, bro. Like people that go into like the forest and then they hear this, help me, I need help.
They go following.
Yeah, they go following it, and then it's just that Wendigo's bringing them in.
I got did like that with some coyotes one time.
Yeah.
No bullshit, man.
Cry, man.
Yeah, no. I thought it was crazy because I had my I had Burger with me when he was a pup. Still, he was in the truck, and we're at the tank battery, and the tank battery's fenced in all the way around, right? And so we're there, and I'm out checking shit, and I hear what sounds like a puppy that's crying on the other side of the fence over in the woods.
Oh wow!
And of course, Burger's just looking at me like,
"Don't go there, Dad.
Don't do it. Don't do it." And I'm like, I'm gonna go see if there's a puppy out there, you know, all dumbass and shit. So there I go. I jump the fence. I go out into the woods, man. And I go out there looking. I go looking for the sound, right? And I hear it. It sounds like a puppy's crying. I'm going towards that sound, and then it stops when I get close to where I think it's at. And I'm like, what the fuck? And it's just total silence, and it's just me in the woods. So I start looking around, and then I hear it over here. So I go that direction.
The focus of
but then it stops, and then I hear it over here on this other side. I'm like, what the fuck is going on? So I stopped completely, and I'm just looking around, and it's tall wild grass is what I call it. It's just tall wild grass, but you see it turning because something's moving around, and it's like going around in a circle around me. Something's circling me. And then I hear the crying again over here. I'm like, oh, you motherfuckers.
They got you.
Yeah.
They got you.
It was coyotes.
Oh, yeah.
It was coyotes. Now, I don't think they were actually trying to get me to come in. They were trying to get Burger to go out there. Burger probably would have fucked. I don't know. He might have fucked up a few of them, but coyotes, well, you get a few enough of them out there. They're going to get you. Yeah. So my fucking ass fucking takes off back to the truck, and I see Burger. I'm like, you motherfucker.
Yeah. I told you that.
Let me go, goddammit.
Yeah.
But yeah, man, coyotes are pretty slick, bro.
They are slick.
But shit like that, though, like you got to be a little bit slicker. Like you got to understand you're in the wild.
Yeah.
Like everything is out there to eat something. You don't want to be the thing that gets eaten.
Unless it's from the bank.
Yeah. Fuck, there's bears out there. Like for the longest time,
yeah.
you could have told me back in the day that there's no bears in West
bears
Texas.
out there. Bullshit.
Yeah, totally. There's no bears. No, bro, there's bears in West Texas.
Well, fuck yeah, there is.
There are bears out here.
The more we build, the more they come in, man.
There's fucking people talk shit all the time. There is Black Panthers here. There is.
Oh yeah, I've seen one.
See?
There's Black Panthers here. There are mountain lions here. Absolutely, there are mountain lions here.
Yeah.
No fucking doubt about it. There's mountain lions here. Obviously, there is bobcats, and they are aggressive. Have you ever seen a ringtail cat? Now, I don't know if a ringtail cat can take down somebody, but
Sorry, I was making sure it worked.
there's ringtail cats here. You ever
Yes.
seen a ringtail
Oh, yeah.
cat? I don't
They
know.
look like monkeys, bro.
I've ran into
Really?
them before.
I never seen one. Show me one.
I've had one paw at my boot, but
What?
like walking over pipe that's on the ground.
Uh-huh.
There was actually a little small family of them underneath us, and we were standing talking, and a little paw comes up and it's like at the boot.
Yeah.
At the boot.
Wow.
Yeah.
No
It's
kidding.
crazy, yeah. But I don't know if you would get enough of them if they could actually do anything to you. I don't know. Maybe. You know, who knows? I mean, you get wild animals.
4 adults.
Yeah. They always catch me off guard because that's something when you're going down the highway, you'll see them on the highway, you know.
Shut
and I'm
up.
like, was that a fucking monkey? Did I just see a monkey?
You serious, man?
Yeah, but they're just small ringtail.
You never
cats.
seen one?
Show me a picture of one. Yeah. Hold on.
Shit, I have to find it. You gonna play
Yeah.
that or what? Go for it. I'll look up the picture.
Okay.
Let's see here.
Hey, Mateo.
Give us an upper on our best selection of pussy. This is a pussy blowout. Alright, we got white pussy, black
My favorite pussy.
Spanish pussy, yellow pussy. We got hot pussy, cold pussy. We got wet pussy. We got smelly pussy. We got heavy pussy, bloody pussy. We got snapping pussy. We got silk pussy, velvet pussy, nalga hide pussy.
Nalga hide.
Pussy, dog pussy. Chicken pussy, come on, you want pussy? Come on in, pussy lover.
Oh man, they had all kinds of
That's
pussy.
a fucking pussy at that place. Pussy at the fucking gang.
Dude.
Looks like like a
Oh yeah,
what
fucking
do they call
ringtail
those,
cat.
Ringtail cat.
those leer cats. What do they call it? Those monkeys.
Kind of does, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, right. The tail.
Like a meerkat.
Yeah, meerkats. There you
Yeah.
go.
But no, man,
How adorable.
these are natural here in the state of Texas
Yeah,
and northern Mexico.
Beautiful cat.
yeah, they're
But
fucking.
but they have fucking claws
Yeah.
and they have pretty sharp teeth and they are wild. I want to say to me they remind me of like a. It's like
Meerkat, like a
a
meerkat.
You ever heard of a marten?
Uh-uh.
It's like an aggressive cat from the north. Like people actually hunt them for their pelts. Marten pelts.
Really?
How
That's
different do those look from lemurs?
dude? Pretty. Let me see.
Besides the tail,
like there's that image, right? You see what it looks like.
Okay, yeah.
Let me see if I can find the
like a
lemur.
raccoon.
It looks really close.
like a raccoon fucked a cat.
Basically. Yeah.
Fuck, they're
basically.
crossbreeding, bro. We don't even know.
I know. I'm in the wrong business.
Oh, it's a lot different.
Oh, it's a lot different.
Yeah, oh yeah, it's a lot different.
Yeah, that meerkat was scared the shit.
There's your
out of me.
lemur.
Oh yeah,
Yeah, it's a lot. Lemur's more of monkey-like.
yeah. Got a long fucking tail. Too.
Yeah.
Yeah, but yeah, they're
Guys,
fucking,
y'all gonna have to actually put a date on it.
Okay,
If not, we won't go.
that's true. This is true.
yeah.
Yeah, put it down on paper.
So if we were gonna do it, would we just do it locally or would we go far? What the fuck? I mean, if we,
don't
I would
know.
go to Big Bend, or I would go to Gardner State Park.
Well,
We're
listen
going
to
to go
this.
far.
Locally
Or
first,
we can go,
and
locally, we can just go just north a little bit.
Yeah.
Let's go north a little bit. Just the waters.
Okay.
A pre-game, you could say.
Then at least it's in, I guess, known areas, I guess, places that we know already. Because, I mean.
Yeah, something familiar.
Yeah, something
just in
familiar.
case somebody fucking trips out.
Like, we know exactly where to go. We're not far from a town.
case someone gets
Actually,
bit by a
'cause
rattlesnake.
the place that I'm thinking about is probably the place you're thinking about, and it's probably the most doable place. Because it's just, like, right there. There's, like, a small town right there. It's like, it's like, it's right there. That's actually probably where I would actually want to do it.
Fucking kumbaya that bitch.
Yeah.
Out there.
Yep. Scare everything around us away and then start.
Fire keeps everything away.
Pop rocks. Pop, 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 pop.
So who's bringing the baby oil?
Diddy? Diddy's in charge of that.
Coconut oil.
And so to do that, would you bring music? Would you bring or no? Right? No. You just want it to be just a wild open experience.
Well, music fucking puts me in a place, in
Yeah?
a good place.
Yeah.
Especially if it's good music, you know.
Yes, but it's like if you go to the beach,
But
you should just listen to the ocean.
yeah,
You really don't want to hear the dark.
yeah, dark's a
not?
motherfucker, bro.
I sit out there.
Yeah, I'm sure.
Like I do sit out there. Like I know
I'm
that
sure.
when I'm hunting, I'm out there in the fucking dark until sunrise.
Well, I've been in dark,
It's not bad.
and it's fucking like it's
It's a different.
The quiet is scary.
Okay, but you have a fire going.
yeah.
Bonfire?
Not that.
No,
big.
not that big.
Not that big.
I'm not gonna start fucking.
I would say a camp.
get my Indian fucking.
I would say like a medium-sized campfire.
Yeah.
When where you dig like a hole in the ground, and it's like maybe
Spanky?
half, it's like half buried.
Spanky's house is bonfire?
No, not like
Who's
that.
Spanky?
No.
Rest in peace.
That was a friend of ours. He used to have these parties at his backyard of massive bonfires out there.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. No. I'm talking like you dig a hole in the ground that's like maybe a foot to half a foot deep.
Yeah, let's not dig any holes.
You want to dig a hole?
Yeah, because what if
Well,
what if I fall in? I can't get out.
No. That's where the fire is going to be at.
Yeah.
You're not going to fall in. The only reason for that is to protect from it spreading outside of that spot. So maybe like a half a foot deep, 6 inches deep.
So
right?
pretty much a truck,
it's just a
truck
containment.
bed full of firewood.
It's a containment.
Yeah.
That's all it is.
It can't be on a windy day.
You build you the stack,
Yeah.
little pyramid stack, and just light it up.
Fire extinguishers, I got a couple.
yeah.
It's plowed out there. Fuck, or we'll plow around it. Fuck.
You
I wouldn't have to worry about
ain't
it.
nothing gonna catch really.
I
No,
said my hair.
don't no hairspray. Right, no hairspray.
Vaseline.
But
A fire, some strobe lights, and the Blade soundtrack.
The Blade soundtrack
on repeat.
over and over and over.
Fuck it.
We need water guns full of blood.
It's like, I don't know. This is all Oscar's
I'm
deal.
not going in with y'all. Where's David at? He can't.
Little sprinkler out there will produce water on us. What is that smell? It's fucking produce water.
That is, you know what?
Fuck, it's horrible water.
You know, that is one thing to think about. It's gonna smell like that.
Yeah. It's gonna be one of those.
How are you with rotten eggs?
I can't smell anything to save my life.
There you go.
Yeah.
Rotten eggs isn't bad. I don't even smell it no more.
Yeah, that's bad.
Honestly, I don't. I just
Burned up the nasal cavities and shit. Yeah.
That's probably not a good thing. You're right. It's probably not a good thing.
It's just one of those we're gonna have to plan because
Right
I mean it sounds like fun. It's just God, I've never been like I've been high as fuck, right? And with certain shit, even drunk as fuck. But something where it's like, all right, now we're gonna go. Instead of me living my shit outside, I'm gonna be inside, and this fucking head's fucked up.
But sometimes that's what you got to do.
Oh no, like it's fucked.
You've got to confront that. You got to confront that. That's the whole point.
I say we, instead of walking around.
Steve
being
Jobs
weird,
did it. You
I
could
say
do
we
it.
just put. I rather have like a campfire.
Yeah.
And I'll sit around it, and let it kick in.
Okay.
You know what's funny is that time we were in San Antonio, I remember you puked.
Oh yeah.
And then you came out and you were like, oh, it's about to get good now.
Oh yeah.
Well, that's how it happened to me when I was at Angry Cactus. You know, I had done shrooms that morning. You know, I took maybe 2 grams. You know, and I'm sitting there and I'm just like, oh fuck, I throw up. Like I'm getting this like nauseous feeling, right?
Yeah.
And I'm sitting there, I'm like, oh my god, I'm in the middle of a restaurant. You know, I'm gonna throw up all over the fucking floor.
Yeah.
You know, and I'm like, oh shit, and I'm like, I'm like, I gotta
wobbling
go.
to the restroom. Move out way.
Oh, no, I didn't want to get up. That's how bad I felt. I didn't even want to get up, right? And I put my fucking head down, I covered my eyes like that. And then I'm just like, I start laughing. Like this fucking, like this wave came over me, right? And I'm laughing. I'm like, oh, fuck you, stupid ass. It's the fucking shrooms that are kicking in. That's what I call, yeah, bro. It was, luckily it was towards the end of our dinner, you know? And
Okay. The night was over already.
Yeah. Well, it was, I still had to go drive to Bronx. It was lunch. I was there for lunch.
Fuck, it's lunch. Yeah. Fuck.
That's why I called you. I was like, dude, there's this fucking truck that's following me. And I started tripping a little bit.
Oh, is that whenever you called me?
Yeah.
Okay.
I was like, oh fuck, I'm tripping right now.
That's funny.
Going 45 on the highway.
Well, it doesn't give me that. I didn't get paranoid. I love shrooms because they get you that relaxed.
Yeah.
But then again, it's not 5-6 grams or nothing like that.
That's a different.
Where I'm just like,
We'll drink them. I'll make a tea out of it. Yep. You'll love it. I mean, it's so delicious.
See, and I've never done like that. I've always eaten them.
I like the taste of shrooms. I like the taste of mushrooms.
You will. It'll be in there.
Yeah.
After you're said and done, after you drink your tea.
So what is so like I've always known it to be like if you eat them, you're looking at like an 8-hour trip. If you drink it, what is the trip? How many hours?
I wonder if it metabolizes it faster.
Well, I'll tell you what.
Maybe, yeah.
The ones that are reachable right now, expect lots of colors.
Now, those, what do they look like? Are they short and stumpy, or they're tall? Okay, I like those. The tall and skinny ones.
Grade A,
with the caps.
Grade A.
Gold cap?
What do you want? Cap or?
I mean gold. Are the caps gold?
They're blue.
Okay. Well, it's because they're bruised or they're dried, so they're bruised.
Yeah.
Okay, those are different. The last ones that we did were gold caps.
Yeah. Was it bold? Like what? Were they big or were they kind of? They were kind of down.
They were kind of like
they were small.
Yeah, small.
Okay. Yeah.
They were gold though.
Yeah.
These
like,
are
what? And I mean like I don't mean gold like I mean like gold.
Yeah.
I was like, what the fuck? How the fuck?
Yeah, gold at the bottom was. I can't remember whether these were at the bottom. There was, of course, it was dry. So, but they had like a goldish color, but they were long and skinny.
Okay.
I'm like, yo,
Those are hydroponic.
Are they?
Those are hydroponic.
Those other ones, the short and stumpy ones, bro. Fuck that.
I feel like the hydroponic are the long ones, and the short and stumpy ones are the more natural ones.
Okay. Mm-hmm. Well, it'd be cool. I'm looking.
What I want to know.
We can pause.
We can. Do you want to? No, I'm not going to pause. You can get up and go.
Somewhere. No, it's talked about some stuff.
Oh, okay.
Pause.
I guess we're going to pause.
Whenever you're ready.
Come on.
Cool.
Okay, we're back.
And we're back.
We had to take a break.
Yeah, sorry, I had to use the restroom.
I should have taken a piss before we got started.
It's all good.
Yeah, so definitely, I'll say a campfire, us three, and no sex involved. Nah.
Well, hold on a second. Let's not count it out. Yeah, in an undisclosed location.
It's part of the experience.
Yeah. It's part of the religion.
Damn.
I'll tell you, bro, we're Spartan warriors.
Damn.
Come on.
You know?
Everybody wants to be a Spartan.
Everybody does.
It's crazy though, like, you know, people talk a lot of shit about psychedelics, but at the same time, I feel like there's like a lot of benefits to it. Like,
yeah. It's been around for so long.
It does help a lot of people.
Well, see, here's the thing that gets me, right? It's been around for the longest fucking time since we were fucking cavemen, right?
Yeah.
So all of a sudden, right, it gets to the point where it's like, with the indoctrination with schools, with technology and all the shit that's coming, right? All of a sudden, it's like, hey, we're gonna make that shit illegal. Stuff that grows out of the fucking ground naturally. And I'm like, well, what are you doing?
Question everything.
Yeah, it's like, because then on that point too, who are we to tell another person, hey, you can't do that. You're a grown ass man, but you can't do that because we're gonna say it's illegal. And there's we know there's a lot of spiritual benefits to this.
Oh yeah.
You know, tons of it. So why make it illegal? That doesn't make any sense. Not like the other stuff, like cocaine, fucking, let's say, well, cocaine's even it's a plant, but like meth, you know, stuff that we know. All right, okay, there's not really any benefits to that besides fucking getting you straight out of your fucking
kamikazes.
That shit.
Ritalin.
But like, why are we banning shit that literally grows? I mean, we got mushrooms, right? We got weed, we got ibogaine, we got shit that grows on fucking corn, which I think I don't know what the fuck that's called, but it's like a fungus, you know, and take too much of it, you can kill you. But I mean, there's benefits to it. Back in the day,
they want to be in control of everything.
Yeah. Well, I think they want to be in control of kind of like that spiritual warfare. They don't, you know?
Yeah, they don't want the free thinking that comes with it. That's where people get ideas from. Like, oh shit, this motherfucker was doing this. Yeah. He's got these crazy ideas now. Now
he's waking up.
He's questioning things.
Yeah,
we don't want him questioning things.
You're a danger to society.
Because it is weird though, right? When you get high, right, or you get that mind change, especially from the natural shit. You're right. Like, where do these ideas come from? Where, like, what's speaking to me?
Yeah.
You know, are you just deep diving into your own head?
Open your mind.
Oh, Quato.
Quato.
I mean,
that image, right?
Yeah. I told Abraham next year I'm gonna put Quato on my stomach. Quaid, start the reactor. Quaid. But that shit right there, you know what I mean? And I was like, there's so much benefits and stuff like that. And of course, you know, with Trump now in office, right? Yeah. And of course they're talking about, I mean, the one that really caught me really good was like when Joe Rogan was talking to JD Vance, right? And he's like, you know, what about all this shit? You know,
he did bring it up to him. That's right.
You know, these clinical trials that are happening. And yes, I mean, there are some bad shit about it, you know.
Some people shouldn't do it. Because some people are just your mind.
You're prone to
your mind probably wouldn't be able to handle it. Like you have like bad anxieties or you have bad, just different things. You have that something right there might fuck you up.
Yeah, it's like someone like doesn't believe in ghosts and then you really see one. It just fucks you up.
Yeah. There's other people that are so like with the Matrix. They're so entrenched. They rely on the Matrix. Yeah, you know that
they're not ready to be unplugged.
They're not ready to be unplugged.
And if you do unplug them and they're not ready for it.
I think those are the ones that lose their fucking mind, man.
Yeah, man.
I really do.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Because I'm like, you couldn't handle it because you're just not ready to pull yourself from this reality. Like, you see the change. You see all that, and you resist it.
Oh, yeah.
You know, and those are the people that are just like, you've heard the stories, like, back in the day. Well, I don't even know if this is true. That, like the one I heard, this dude took some acid, right? And it fucked him up. Like, it literally fucked him up, and he thought he was a glass of orange juice.
Fuck.
You know? He's like, don't tip me over. Don't bump into me. I'm gonna.
You knew a guy like that?
Yeah.
Damn.
Yeah, they put him in river curse.
I've only heard of stories, but I've never actually known anybody that happened to.
You know, of course, this is like somebody. There's somebody. All of a sudden, I never saw him again. So I don't know if it's true. This is just the hearsay. Yeah. You know, so who really knows? Yeah. But it's like, yeah, dude, he lost his fucking mind, man. And I'm like, you know, I could see it. I could totally see it.
I've heard stories of some people huffing paint.
Oh yeah.
And they just too much and actually literally fucking fuck themselves up, fried their brain, ended up like at the state school or some shit.
Or there was a kid. There was a kid when I was locked up. They would spray pesticides on electrical fences and let that current go by, and that pesticide it would crystallize. And they would smoke it.
Damn.
And that kid is
brain dead.
He's done.
Damn.
He's done. And I was locked up in this as a kid. And when I got there, you know, he was covered in shit. The walls were covered in shit.
Yeah.
And it pissed me off because, you know, they just let them know that, hey man, motherfuckers, he's a fucking human being.
Yeah.
Take him a shower. I'll fucking take him a shower, man. He's a fucking human being, no fucking animal.
See, that's also the problem too, though, is that we make all these fucking drugs illegal. Is that you're not gonna stop people from doing shit.
Yeah.
You know, you're not gonna stop. You're just not. And they find the stupidest ways to get fucking high. Whether they sit there and get a fucking aerosol can, turn that bitch upside down and suck, you know, what do they call whippets or some shit like that? They're doing that shit. They're doing fucking paint. I mean, what the fuck is in paint?
They sell whippets now in these fucking head shops now.
Yeah.
Do they really?
Yeah, like the whippets, like the one.
Crazy.
The fuck?
Yeah, the fake weed, the shit they're spraying on it. I'm like, dude, what are we doing?
That too.
This shit's fucking natural. It literally grows.
Yeah.
You can just water the motherfucker.
You
Why
have
are
to
we
add
adding so
anything
much
to
shit
it.
to it? Yeah, exactly.
They're selling that fucking poison, man. They sell the fucking poison.
The only reason
legally
that they're doing that is because they made the actual real shit illegal.
Yeah.
So now people are trying to like create all this dumb shit to get around it, and it's like there's no reason for it. There's no fucking reason.
There's
for it.
none. Like who? This is what I'm saying. Who are we to tell a grown ass man you can't do that, Abraham?
That's true.
Because we say, or you can only. I mean, it's fine. Why can I enjoy beer? Why can I enjoy a fucking cigarette? Right?
Yeah.
You're saying, oh, those drugs are okay, but what's wrong with the other drugs? The ones that I go home and I don't. No one's ever died from it, as far as I know.
I'll tell you what's wrong with them. The fact that you can just grow it at your house.
Yeah. Can't tax it.
tax it.
Can't tax it.
Money.
Mm-hmm.
Yep. It's utter bullshit.
You can't do that behind closed doors in your own home, in your own property. No.
Heaven forbid someone go out and find a type of grass you can get high off of. They go to the front yard because they'll ban that motherfucker quick as fuck. You gotta
find me a Colorado
Monsanto will come in and fucking be like, we're gonna take care of that for
find
you.
me a Colorado toad.
Yeah. And this is the part that kind of fucked me up, right? When I was telling you about Bayer, right? Mm-hmm. So Bayer makes this fucking heart medication. Heart medication, this heart medication comes from dandelion root, right? Then you go to find out who bought Monsanto out. I mean, who bought Bayer out?
Yep.
Or Monsanto. I guess Bayer bought Monsanto.
Yeah, something like that.
Right? So, and it's crazy because they classify dandelion as a weed. So they sell the fucking plant, or they sell a chemical to kill the plant, that the same company takes that plant and makes heart medicine out of it. Mm-hmm. And
because they don't want you growing that.
There's so many benefits from the dandelion plant.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. And like I've said this before, and I'll say it again, and I'll have to sometimes have to argue with people. Okay, these pharmaceutical companies aren't making these fucking drugs they're not making it out of air. They're derivatives of something that's already here. It's been here. I mean, if you're religious, you can go back to the Bible. I'm sure there's a phrase in there that says, everything that you need, I provided on the planet. Everything you need.
It's already here.
Check this out. A while back, my nose just fucking, allergies and shit, right? From the weeds in the summertime. Mm-hmm. And I go outside and my mom was like, ¿qué estás haciendo? So I get a weed, it's growing out of my fucking yard. I get it. And I start peeling the skin off of it, right? A tall weed. And I start peeling the skin, all the green stuff and the spiky stuff off of it. I just peel it all off until it's just a white stick. ¿Qué estás haciendo? I start eating it. It's like, ¿estás loco, David? Oh, sí, mira.
Yeah, what do they call it? Because
is that the one at the very top of it is like nothing but like little stickers and shit?
Yeah. Little purple flower up on top?
Yeah, that's it.
Yeah. I know what you're talking about.
That's it.
And that's actually really, there's a lot of benefits to that weed. We talked about it before on the podcast. I can't remember what the fuck it's
stem
called.
that had on it, I peeled it. And on the inside was just like a white straw.
Yeah.
And
dogs will go and eat that one?
Yeah. And guess what?
Dogs will eat that.
My sinuses were gone for the rest of the summer. Breathe
fine. Mm-hmm. Oh, it's just shit like that, bro. Because the Indians knew this a long time ago. They knew the fucking roots, the bark, that they would sit there and they would eat this shit. We've had an upset stomach. They would go peel the fucking bark off some fucking tree. I don't know what the fuck it was. And they would make a tea out of it and they would drink it. Now, you want to drink it in moderation. Yeah. But there's fucking benefits. But it's
just like you said, just about every fucking medicine that's out there has a compound in it that is in nature. Actually, every medicine has a compound in it.
Every flower, every weed out there is
or multiple compounds that you can find in nature.
Exactly. And they're so busy trying to market this shit and fucking like, did you see this new one with the FDA? The cough medicines that they just pulled off the shelves. Okay. There's an ingredient in there. I can't remember now. I don't remember I'll look it up here in a minute. I don't remember the name of the ingredient that's in these cough medicines, right? But they literally admit, it never worked. It doesn't work.
Didn't the same thing happen with? I
believe it. Absolutely.
What is the shit the horse paste bullshit they were talking shit about?
Ivermectin.
Yeah. So ivermectin has been found to be beneficial for all kinds of shit. Right. Yeah. But the moment that the patent, nobody could patent it now. It was basically for free. Anybody can get it, right?
Yeah, you can get it. It's open.
Anybody could get it. But the moment that people started using it for like COVID and shit like that, like, now we're not making any money off of y'all using it. So now we're going to make it illegal for y'all to use it for that.
The reason for that is because now they admit ivermectin works.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. But what they couldn't get is emergency use authorization. It was all about the money. Follow the money.
Of course.
So what they wanted, how can I put it? they talk shit about ivermectin because they wanted the emergency use authorization so they can really push these pharmaceutical companies to push out a vaccine.
Okay.
So that's where the money came. It's like, and it literally, the government's going to write you a free check. You know, all these fucking lobbyists came in and be like, hey, look, ivermectin doesn't work. Started trashing hydrochloroquine. Like these are medicines that have been around. That, I mean, Nobel Prizes have been given to the companies that made ivermectin because it's literally been prescribed billions of times.
Yeah.
You know, if everybody was going to die from it, I think the last I read, you can't even overdose on the fucking
That's what I heard, yeah.
Oh, wow.
You know, but if it wasn't for that, they couldn't get that money if there was something already available that people could take. Mm-hmm. And it's all about the money. I'd like to know the check that was written to Pfizer, Moderna, all those other companies, Johnson & Johnson. I would love to know the amount of money that was pushed out.
Right. Yeah, there's no telling.
Yeah, there's no fucking telling.
You'll never find out, yeah.
Like, all this shit's coming out now, man. Like, of course, Trump already won, right? And I'm just inundated with all this shit, right? And then, have you been hearing this? There's 18 million votes that are missing.
No.
With this election, all right? So it's like, why are the numbers so low? You know, Elon Musk he finagled with the machines to make Trump win and shit like that, right? So what they did, they go back and they look at every other vote during what's called this one in 2020, 2016, every single one of them, right? So there's an average there of like 126 million to 130 million votes, and it's kind of like work the average. 2020, dude, was over 30 million votes.
Damn.
So they're like, well, people are saying, well, there's votes that are missing. Well, hold on a second. If you pull in the average in that 1 year, it's fucking spiked that high. Maybe it was rigged.
Yeah.
Because where are all those votes? And if that's the case, if you're complaining that those votes are missing, then why was that 1 year spike so fucking high?
Yeah.
Is that because you fucking rigged it? It looks rigged. Obviously, I'm not saying it was rigged. It obviously looks rigged.
Yeah. I mean,
it was mind blowing. Mind blowing. You're sitting there looking at that, and I'm like, dude, is that the narrative we're pushing now? Because I mean, anybody with half a brain,
each state needs to be accounted for their fucking votes. If they can't count it, you know
well, the problem is the whole fucking the way the system is set up in each state.
Yeah.
And each state is able to do certain things their own way. Like I think there are certain states that still do only paper ballots.
Yes.
And there are certain states that only use certain machines. And there are certain states that use these other machines. And there's other states that use these machines. Yeah. And some states do it this way and this way combined. And it's like, well, what the fuck? Yeah. You know?
But there's no way. What's today? The 13th?
Today is the 13th. Yeah.
The 13th. Okay. So that's 5, 6, 7, 8 days, right? How do we not know? I mean, of course, we just found out this morning or yesterday that the Republicans won the fucking House.
Oh, yeah. That was today.
They took the House. It's today.
Yeah.
How did we not know that back? It literally days ago.
Yeah.
It's just ridiculous.
That should have came out right along with those other votes.
Exactly.
Because it was all on the same ballot. So
exactly.
Like if y'all are reading the same ballot, this all should be found out at the same time, because didn't we find out even local shit was found out that very next day? Yeah. I want to say our tax, well, of course, nobody ran against her. There was a proposition in our county that was included in that ballot. And we were found out the very next day whether it passed or not. Yeah. And it was passed, which I was against it, but, you know, hey, other people were for it. But still, we found out that the next day. Yeah. What the fuck? Along with who the president was. So why wasn't any of this other shit being able to find out the next day? What the fuck?
Yeah. I just thought it was funny, man. Like,
would you say 8 days later?
Yeah, 8 days later. That's ridiculous. And it's kind of, I knew this from the get go. I'm like, all right, there's some fuckery afoot. There's some fuckery happening.
Yeah, there's no way. What the fuck are you waiting on 8 days?
Exactly.
To get that information. Like, what the fuck? Are y'all voting amongst yourselves along with that? Like, what the fuck is going on?
Yeah.
Like, okay, hold on. I don't know. Like, what the fuck?
Yeah, none of it makes sense, because back in the day, we used to know that night who was president.
Yeah, yeah.
And of course, this we did too, because I mean, like, it was pretty much as close as you can call a landslide. It was a landslide.
Oh yeah, except for some news organizations were like, too close to call.
And I'm like,
how the fuck is it too close to call?
Are we looking at the same numbers?
Yeah.
Like the ones that were blue, you know who they were going to vote for. There's no other way, right? But like some of these the swing states, where I'm like, we're literally 96% votes in, and you're still not calling it?
Yeah. It's too close.
Yeah. I'm like, she's literally 3 points down. And how the fuck she got 3 points? How she's even close? Whatever. But I'm like, look at the fucking electoral votes that are coming in. And I find it hilarious because I'm like, oh, well, we should do away with the electoral college. Okay. He won the popular vote too.
Yeah.
And he turned every swing state.
People that say that we can do away with the electoral college, you're fucking stupid. You need the electoral college because that is what equalizes it all the way across.
It's great equalizer.
If you didn't have the electoral college, California would win it every fucking year.
Every
Whatever California wants is the way it would go because they are the most populated state.
Yeah.
That's fucking
Are
stupid.
they really?
I think I saw a map.
Still?
Yeah. I think I saw a map that if they did it by popular vote, LA and New York would decide every time.
Every time.
No shit. Well, fuck
So-
them.
Yeah, no, I mean, yeah, but that's but I gotta put the people who founded this nation knew that, or whoever made
They were smart enough to figure that out. Like,
Yeah.
all right, we don't want it to be done just because of the population centers.
Yes,
You know, so that's why they created the electoral college. That way, it makes it equal all the way across the board.
and you know, to a point, I get the people that live in the big cities. I get why the reason that they vote. You know, because I'm sorry, but that's you have to vote that way because of the fucking environment that you're in. You need the funds. You need the kind of government help. You need stuff like that because you've literally I won't say alienated yourself because there's really more population there, but they don't have quick access to a fucking farm.
Yeah.
You know, you don't have quick access to anything else. Everything's got to be brought to you. The rest of the country, we have to grow shit just for those big cities. You know, so yeah, I get the reason why they vote. But it's kind of like the fucking that rat experiment. Universe 25.
You put yourself in that position. You know, I mean, and what's crazy now is honestly, there's no reason for those urban centers anymore. There used to be, but not anymore. Not with the way the internet is now. You have Zoom meetings. You have remote workers now. People can work all the way across the world, doing the same jobs that people used to have to go into an office for.
Yeah.
You know, there's urban centers. There's no reason for it anymore.
So what do you think about fucking Vivek, right, coming out and saying, because this is kind of getting into in that realm, where he literally, they have this agenda, right? They're going to do away with 75% of the government workforce by 2026.
Cool. Good.
They're going to go mass
Good.
firing.
This whole big government shit, fuck that.
Yeah.
And I cannot stand it when people try to vote for more government. Like, that's so fucking stupid. Are y'all dumb?
Like
anybody fucking dumb.
Anybody who's ever worked for a corporate job, right? Or you know that when you go in, right? Let's say Blue Cross Blue Shield right here. Okay. You go in, and I only know this because my wife worked there for a little bit, right? And she really worked up herself in the ranks. And you could see those numbers. You see the people that are pushing out shit. Like I think it was like some of the top ones which she was, I think they were putting like 250 claims a day. Okay. Out of an 8-hour day. There were some people that were only pulling out one.
Damn.
But that was a lot. Like some of them just did enough not to get fired.
Oh yeah.
You know, it's like, well, you're there to do a job, and it's like she's like, it's not like it's hard. You're doing your job.
Yeah.
You still take your breaks. She goes, you literally. It feels
Just do the minimum.
It feels a whole lot longer not doing your job than it is to actually do your job.
Yeah.
Doing your job after the day goes by.
Yeah.
You know, but she was like, there's so many people that do that, right? Can you imagine, like, when you in government, it's so hard to fire anybody because of the whole bureaucracy. So could you imagine how much useless people you actually work that's not getting done?
Oh yeah.
Like, let's say the FBI, for instance. Yes, they got their field agents, they got everything, right? Or all, or whatever. But they got office workers. And how much work is actually getting done there?
Metadata.
Not as
You know, you really think about, I mean, because we've all worked in big jobs where we're like, all right, you do enough to do your job. Some go a little bit extra, right?
Yeah.
But there's a ton of them that don't do shit.
Oh yeah, fuck yeah.
That don't do shit. That was just like, all right, well, just come over here, bro. Let's not even fuck with them.
Yeah.
Let's go fuck off.
Let's ride the clock.
Yeah, there you go. As soon as the boss leaves, they're fucking leaning on their shovels, talking to each other. You see it with the city worker.
Yeah.
You got one guy in the fucking ditch that's shoveling, and you got 5 motherfuckers standing around him
with shovels.
looking at him.
Yeah.
You know, and then you got, I don't know, like the supervisors, right? Like this, the whole shit's stupid. Because you got, let's just say you got 2 fucking Indians, and the rest of the guys looking at them are all chiefs.
Everybody's a chief.
Everybody's a chief.
Yeah.
You know, and I'm like, well, what do we need? There's a lot of cutting that you can do. A ton of cutting you can do. Or fucking disperse these motherfuckers where you can actually get shit done.
Yeah. I remember a on the drilling rigs, man, whenever fucking, shit would get hard, people would get laid off. Well, when everybody gets laid off, everybody's got to step down positions.
Yes.
To fill those spots. You know what I mean? Like this rig has to still get, like this hole still has to get done. This rig needs to go in the yard. So we need a tool pusher to drop down to a floor hand. You know what I mean? And then another, the next guy that's a tool pusher, you need to drop down to a chain hand, and then a derrick man, and then a driller.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? That everybody have to drop down positions. Like, hey, we can't have a whole bunch of goddamn tool pushers.
Yeah.
Y'all ain't gonna do shit. We need everybody to step down, come on back down. Yeah. And then at that, it's kind of hard to run it like that because everybody wants to be in charge still.
Yes.
And it's like, you got to relinquish that power. You need to understand where you're at now.
That's where it comes with higher, upper management and says, all right, you're in charge. Yes, I understand in this sea of tool pushers, you got seniority, whatever. But it's like I tell my kids, man, I'm like, when you do something, become undeniable. Undeniable.
Yeah.
Where it's like, you don't have to be the kiss ass and stuff like that, where be that person where it's like, I can't afford to lose this guy.
Yeah.
I don't have to, you don't have to, how can I put it? You don't have to be the kiss ass and fucking, oh yes, boss, I'll do that, boss, blah, blah, blah. You don't have to be that guy. You want to be the guy where it's like, hey man, we're having an issue, call such and such.
Yeah.
It's like, he knows what he's doing, whatever. Be undeniable and don't half-ass shit.
Oh yeah.
As soon as you half-ass shit, you're putting yourself in the category of everybody else. But become undeniable.
Yeah.
Where no one's gonna ask, hey man, does David know what he's doing? I was like, why are you asking that? You know he does.
Yeah.
Or matter get to the point where they're not gonna ask that.
Oh yeah.
They're just like, hey, he's good, whatever. I'll go move on, such and such. But I try to tell him, I was like, don't be that guy. Don't be that guy that's just like, he's just in the fucking way.
Make sure that if they let you go or if you decide to leave, they're gonna fucking feel it.
Yeah.
They're gonna fucking feel it.
Like, yeah, exactly.
Fun town. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. Become undeniable, right?
That shit.
Like I was told, and this was kind of just a passing conversation, right, with my pops. He was just like, that name that you're carrying around, that's not yours. That's mine.
Yeah.
I was like, don't tarnish that. That last name that you got, don't tarnish that. He goes, because it's not yours right now. It's mine.
Yep.
When you go and you set yourself up, and this is when I was living with him, he said, when you go and you do your own shit, then that becomes your name. And then you're going to pass that on.
That's me.
Because when people say, hey, what's your last name? Rivero. And they're like, oh, man, are you such and such? Who's your dad? And I tell them, I was like, all right, man. And I've had that where it's like, hey, I go on a job site, whatever. And they're like, hey, I introduce myself and stuff like that. And they tell my last name. They're like, who's your dad? And I tell them, they're like, oh, okay. Fuck. All of a sudden, it's like, this is just by that is an authority.
Yeah.
And I was like, I've been mind blown because I'm like, it's my dad. I've always known my dad to be my dad. I never know him as anything else. Oh, he's my boss. He yelled at me and stuff like that. But when I've said that to some people, they're like, oh shit, I know your dad, man. He's like, hey, we're going to be, all of a sudden it's authority. Is it okay if we do this?
No.
And I'm like, I was like, okay. Every time I recognize that, I'm like, I always remind myself, don't take it for granted.
Yeah.
And be like, that's what he was talking about. That's the undeniable part.
That's real. Yeah.
That's right.
So, and I try to instill that in my kids. I'm like, don't half-ass shit.
Yeah.
Become undeniable when I think one of my boys, and one that's working, of course, my daughter, where they need somebody to come in, or they need somebody that reliable. It's like, hey, do you want more of this? It's just, they let them go. And I don't want to say get away with stuff, but they're like, hey, let him do what he needs to do.
Yeah.
Hey, you mind if I do this? Yeah, do whatever you want to do. I was like, there you go. That's where it comes, man. With that comes trust. With that comes the perks.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So
it's something that got built.
Oh yeah, bro.
Yeah, it's a legacy, bro.
There you go. Legacy.
Yeah,
Legacy. That's right.
And these kids, they don't get told that, man. You can, all that work that was done can literally be tarnished by the shit you do.
Yep. One charge.
Yeah, exactly. And I'm like, just that's all I want you to do. I don't give a fuck about anything else. Just become undeniable.
Yeah.
So that way, there's no question. You go look for a job. And now, of course, I've had this. Hey, man, you want to come work? Whatever.
I'll take it one step further. The people that have worked underneath your dad and you, all they have to say is they've worked with y'all, for y'all.
Yeah,
and that has boosted their careers.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
I've had a call.
It really has.
Yeah, I've had a call from a supervisor of mine. He's like, "Hey, do you have any hands that want to come out and work out and whatever, you know?" And I'm like, "Yeah, whatever, you know." She's like, I was like, "Dad, that's crazy. Why would you call it me?" He's like, "Bro, the hands that come out of your fucking place, man." And I was a small company.
Tip top shape, man.
Fuck yeah. He's like, "Dude, I don't have to tell him shit."
Yeah.
You know, everybody from that point, everybody who's left me had become supervisors.
Hell yeah, man.
And I'm like, fucking A, all right.
That's something.
Yeah, dude.
That's
Because
nature, right?
but then again, I mean, it's like, I'm over here struggling. Not really struggling, you know, but I'm like, I'm stuck in my ways, you know.
But if you went somewhere too, you would be.
Oh yeah,
you'd be the man for wherever you went.
Yeah, I would. Yeah.
Shout out to Pops, man. Yes,
yeah, dude. I gotta give him props, man.
Salute.
So he was a different dude.
Yeah,
he's a little hard, but
it takes that though.
Yeah.
It takes.
It's funny because people are like, "Dude, your dad was an asshole." He's like,
you have no idea.
He would push. You know, we was working for, I guess it was Pool at the time.
Okay.
He's like, bro, yeah, bro. Actually, he's like, "Dude, your dad was fucking. God damn it!" I was like, well, I can't really picture that. I was like, "Who?" He's like, "Dude, he was hard." But
14 miles,
you know
man.
what I mean? Everybody would get along with him, but he was like, "Dude, he's a fucking. He will put you to work." You know? And it's weird because it's funny, you know. I work at some of these rig operators or the rig supervisors and shit like that. They're like, "Oh fuck, I know your dad, man." He's like, "How's he doing?" I was like, "Well, he passed." You know, they, of course. He's like, "Dude," and then all of a sudden here comes the reminiscing stories, and I'm like, "It's great."
Everybody's got a story.
Everybody's got a story, and I'm like, I really don't want to talk about that right now, you know. And it's not that I don't want to hear it because I'm glad to hear them, but it brings up some fucking feelings, and I'm just like,
it's hard.
And I'm like, oh yeah, bro, he's my best friend.
Yeah, man.
We could have done a podcast together if he would just stop eating candy corns. Couldn't break him with that fucking habit, bro. He loved candy corns.
Bro, I remember being in the truck.
You're right, absolutely right, man.
Your brother, it was me, your brother, and your dad. And your dad was not supposed to be smoking cigarettes.
Oh, yeah.
And he had some cigarettes on him, and he just didn't give a shit that morning, and he fucking fires up a cigarette, and your brother fucking flipped the fuck out. Probably rightly so. Rightly so. He was supposed to, you know, it was not, especially at that stage, I didn't even know what the fuck was going on. Bro, your brother grabs the rest of that fucking pack and just crushes it in front of him and fucking throws it out the fucking window. And your fucking dad talks hella shit to him while at the same time pulling out another fucking
Well, we had this ongoing thing, man. Like he would smoke, right? And he would put a cigarette down like that, and we'd go and with our fingers we'd take the cherry out.
Oh shit!
And he'd go and pick it up. He's like, "What the fuck?" He's like, "Who did this?" Yeah, man. But every time we would do that, we'd we drinking water, right? And I would fucking squeeze a water bottle, and I would go and put it out. He would always get so pissed off.
Make it, man. Yeah.
I was like, "Dude, you just can't stop your fucking habit, man." And he got to the point like I put on maña, bro. That's all it was. He would stop in the morning. He'd buy candy corns, but he'd stick them in his pocket because he knew if we found them, we're throwing them bitches out. We're throwing them out. I was like, "Quick, we're trying to fucking save you, man." But he's like, "Oh, it's one of those. He's just an old fucking. You can't
break him.
You ain't gonna break him.
Been doing it forever."
I was like, "God damn it!" The little fucking Debbie's, come Christmas, the fucking Christmas trees.
Oh, the fucking what are they?
Dude, I don't.
Good.
Oh, they're good. Fuck yeah, they're good. But I'm like, dude,
yeah, Dad.
Stop, bro.
Okay. Yeah, man.
It was good though. It was good while he was here. Left too young. I think 52 is when he passed.
Oh yeah, shit.
But I'm like, stop, fucking stop, shit. But hey, what else? I mean, it was a good reminiscing episode.
Oh yeah,
the other shit that we did, man.
We were talking about mushrooms too.
To all field legends, man.
Yeah, man.
I'll tell you what, your daddy was one of them, man.
Yeah, he was, man. And a lot of these, there's a lot of stupid motherfuckers out there, and they're kids. But I think I shouldn't call them stupid. They're not. No one's there to teach them. No one's teaching them.
I think that's a good word to say. They're just fucking stupid.
No, it's just
you're right. There was nobody there to teach them.
Yeah,
you know, and
COVID really fucked it up for a lot of these kids, man.
Oh yeah.
I think it made it worse because I do remember being on the rig and people like these some new hire would come up to me, you know, and I'd be working on something like, do me a favor, I need you to go to the tool shed, get me a 236-inch pipe wrenches. and they wouldn't say that they didn't know what it was or not. They would just take off like they knew what I was talking about, and I wouldn't question it. I was like, he knows what I'm talking about, right? An hour goes by. I'm like, what the fuck is going on? Where's my fucking pipe wrenches? You know what I mean? I got to go down there and go find them and go find the wrenches and come back. Where's this fucking guy at? You know?
No.
Finally see him like 2 hours later. I'm like, what the fuck, bro? I had to go get the goddamn wrenches myself. What the fuck? Oh, I didn't know what you're talking about. Then why didn't you fucking tell me that you didn't know what the fuck a pipe wrench was? I was just embarrassed, man. I didn't know. I don't know. I don't know what any of these tools are. And I'm like, all right.
So I had to tell you, man.
That's fine. I said, that's fine. I said, but don't ever do it again. Don't ever acknowledge me like you know what I'm talking about if you don't. I said, because it could be something more serious than that. Like it could be a life and death situation. I'm asking you to do something. Go pull that lever. And you don't know what lever it is, and you pulled the wrong fucking lever. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Like it's like that. So it's just when I would talk to these guys like later on, you know, so you don't know what a pipe wrench is, do you know what this wrench is? Do you know what this wrench is? And a lot of them be like, no, they didn't have nobody to teach them what that was. Yeah, and I was like, oh, okay. Yeah,
and a lot of those are get hired as placeholders. Yeah. Where it's like, I can't send a 2-man crew. I need to send a 3-man crew. Mm-hmm. So they'll hire the stupidest motherfuckers like just to go. But it's not that they're dumb. It's just they don't know. They just don't know. I just need you, like with them. Yeah. I just need you to fucking fill that third spot.
Yeah. Oh shit! A lot of these guys are now they finally. Some of them probably tool pushers now. I've been out of touch with some of these guys for so long. Yeah, but all it took was somebody just to take the moment just to show them what it was. Yeah, and it was so hard for me at first to get out of my gun-ho mindset. Oh, you stupid motherfucker! You know, fire his ass. You know what I mean? Yeah. But to be like, okay, step back a second. Like, okay, he doesn't know, and you know what? At one time, I didn't know either.
Yeah, the ones that would ride those, the ones that tell me they had all this experience.
Oh,
and then they would come out like they would blow themselves up. You know, to really do it. And then they would come out and we're like, all right, we're going to do this shit, right? And that same thing. Ask for a tool, ask for a certain type of shit. And then they're just like, they go in there. I see them, you know, opening the fucking doors to the truck, dropping them. And they're fucking looking. I was like, it's on the other side, dude. Yeah. I was like, just like it was when we loaded everything up. And there was one, man. I did like the kid and he did good. We showed up at the yard, man. I pulled all my fucking tools out. And I'm like, this is what this is. I hung everything on the side of the truck. I was like, I don't need you telling me that you don't know, because here it is. I want to explain it to you. Yeah, all the shit that we're doing, and I'll show you how to work everything. You know, and he picked it up. He was good, but it was one of those where it's like, oh shit, I can't assume somebody knows something. You know, but then again, I was also telling him, I was like, dude, I prefer somebody green that doesn't know shit and is willing to learn than somebody who'd be like, oh, I got it, and fuck it all up.
Yeah, you can mold them.
Fucking take a picture of it, man. Goddamn, bro.
Yeah.
Hell, I did that a bunch of times.
Take a picture of one thing and go do it on somewhere else. Yeah.
That's what I used to do. Like, I take a picture of it, and then I'll go to the yard, and I'll see your dad there. I see it, and then it's like, your dad's like, ¿Qué uso, David? No, que tengo una foto. No, hombre, a ver. Hey, cabrón. Eso. And they start giving me all this stuff. Like, boom, boom. Like that. No problem. Just ask. Yeah. Just ask.
Yeah, it's easier that way, man. And then when, like, especially like with the batteries and separators and stuff like that, it really gets me, man. Not gets me mad, but it gets me excited when they're like, hey, man, how does those separator, how does that work? How does it know when to separate the fucking oil? And I said, I'll explain everything to them. Yeah. You know, and they're just like, oh, shit, okay. You know, whether they get it or not, I don't know. I'm not the best fucking explainer. But I mean, hey,
sometimes people have to do it several times before it actually like hits to you. So
yeah, I learn better when I fuck it up.
Yeah, that'll do it every time.
I forgot to open a valve and blew a line. Yeah,
never do that one again. Yeah,
some people learn better when they're fucking yelled at.
Yeah,
I know I was one of them when I first started. Yeah, because they don't want to be yelled at like that.
Don't want to get yelled at again.
Yeah, fuck it. I was talking to what's his face today, the elephant guy. And he was just, I guess they got to talking or some shit, right? And then he kind of was like, this guy over here. And he points at me. I was like, what the fuck are they talking about? He's like, I known him since he was this big. You know, he had him and his older brother and his dad moved a separator from fucking Orla, Texas. The big separator.
Okay. Oh, no shit.
Yeah, we moved that from Orla, Texas over here. But I wasn't there for the move. I was there for the concrete stuff. And he's like, yeah, man, he's been working and doing this shit ever since. He was like, I had to tell him shit. Yeah. And I'm like, fuck, boy, like a fucking idiot.
It's a big separator too.
Yeah, it's a big separator. It's stupid. Fucking crane and shit. We had that motherfucker with.
Damn.
Yeah, bro. It's big.
It is
a
big.
big one.
When you see it, you're like,
I'll move that.
what is that? Yeah.
I think we can probably fit two F-150s in it.
Oh,
Damn.
yeah, long and too high, stacked too high.
Yeah. It's big.
a big
And what's funny is that wasn't even the company that we work for. That wasn't even actually a big. We had another one on another field that recently got sold. That was twice that size. Remember that other one over in Ozona?
Oh yeah, that the fucking.
That was a goddamn train car.
Yeah, it was a train car that they turned into
No
a separator.
shit.
Big
Wow.
ass motherfucker. Yeah. It was twice the size as the one that we're talking about now. I was like,
Which I was like,
jeez.
why are we using this? There's
Yeah.
so much oil in there.
yeah, and there wasn't that much fluid coming through, and it was just stacked up. It was like, god damn. Like if you have one mishap, you're gonna lose a full day's worth of production because it's just gonna get stuck in there. It was
So fucking it was so stupid. But that shit right there, man, I'm just like, and of course we talked about it. Of course, fuck about a year ago, right? Where it's just COVID really fucked everything up for. I won't say fucked it up, but it really put a damper on the way people learn.
yeah.
You know, so a lot of the older people that it got COVID, they were just like, they shut everything down. They found other ways to make a living. You know, a lot of them just like, fuck, I ain't going back.
Yeah.
I'm not going back. I'll just do something else. You know, I see a lot of them working at like fucking Home Depot. A lot of the older folks, you do get a lot of younger ones in there. But
I can see that. They just get tired of this bullshit and they're like, you know what? Let me try something else, smaller pace. I don't have to. Like they figure out a way. Like we talked about this before. We don't have to live like that. Like we were living beyond our means.
Yeah, beyond our means, and they get tired of the up and down of the oil field.
Yeah,
I'm like, it's up, you're fucking doing great, you're buying new shit, and then it goes down, and you lose it all. But it's those people where it's like, do you need to stop? How can I put this? Those are the ones that didn't become undeniable. Those are the ones that I keep talking about. There's like, when everything goes down the shitter, let all of them go because none of them stood out.
They're usually the first ones to go.
They're the first ones to go. And I'm like, why aren't you moving yourself up? Like, no one wants to be in the stagnant part. Don't stagnate yourself.
Yeah.
Move up, get up to the point where it's like, I'm not one of the ones that can be let go.
Yep.
And I know sometimes, people are just like, then it's a hard one to do because people are just, they associate it with like, oh, you're kissing ass or you're being the company's bitch and stuff like that. I was like, yeah, man, but when everything goes to shit,
They're still there.
I'm still going to be here paying my shit.
Yeah.
Like, I don't know how many downturns. I've been through a lot of downturns. The one that really fucked me up was 2019. That's the one that got me, because I decided to go off on my own, 8 years before. But ever since, from the time I started in the oil field up till then, it's like, oh, here comes the downturn. Fuck, I'm still working. My check never changed. I still had to show up and check the wells and stuff like that.
Yeah.
Whether it was like, hey man, are y'all hiring? No. No, we're not.
Yeah.
Because I already know I know your work ethic. You're not, you didn't become that person that you needed to be, especially knowing that you got fucking, kids at home.
Yeah. Well, not only that, man. I mean, like sometimes people will tell me some shit about what I do, and I'm like, no, man, you don't understand. Like, it's not easy. You think it's easy because of what you think you know. I said, but what you don't fucking know is what it fucking took
to get here
for me to get to this spot. Like, you don't fucking know the fucking 110 degree days, the fucking negative fucking 20 fucking nights, the fucking covered in fucking oil fucking for 14 fucking hours. Like, fuck you. Like, you don't know. Like, I fucking was out there in the shit every fucking day.
Yep. I became undeniable. I became, as it would, you're better to say, I became so trusted that they left a fucking multi-million-dollar facility for me to run.
There you go.
There's no questions asked, no nothing.
Yeah.
That's right.
And they're like, oh, that shit, pumping's easy. I'm like, oh,
God,
yeah,
is that right?
it's wrong. So hold on. So what are you talking shit about? That I work my ass off to work this easy job and still make more than you do? Or the fact that you think you got to macho me and be like, oh, well, fuck, you're not doing, I'll work such and such, blah, blah, blah. I was like, yeah, but you're busting your ass 70 hours a week when I'm at home, watching TV next to my wife, having dinner with my kids.
You're in that shit, man.
That am I supposed to feel bad for that? I don't understand.
Yeah, no.
And I'm like, yeah.
That's literal blood, sweat, and tears.
Yeah.
Because I know that I bled out there and I have fucking cried out there because I was so fucking mad. Yeah. Like, absolutely. Blood, sweat, and tears.
It's like, you're mad because you're. I mean, it's so stupid. It's so fucking stupid because I've had this. Oh man, y'all don't work hard out there. Blah blah blah. And I'm like, yeah, you're right. I just agree with them. Yeah, you're right. I mean, they just give
easy money, man.
Yeah, they just give this job to anybody.
I try to tell people. I say, you know what? When it's fucking nice, it's fucking nice.
It's Cadillac.
But when the shit is hitting the fan, most people can't do it.
Nope.
I was like, I can't do it.
I'm there before the rig was there, and I got to be there after the rig rigs down and leaves.
And then right back again.
Yep. And I got to make sure that all the work that we did, I still got to be out there 3-4 hours, 2 or 3 hours, even 4 hours to make sure I'm not going to overrun anything. Everything's fucking running. So while you get to go home on this one of that's the shitty day.
That's always. Yeah. The rig is, we're done for the day. They're leaving. And guess where I'm going? To the tank battery.
Yep.
Because I've got to fucking make adjustments, micro adjustments, until I feel comfortable enough with everything that's not going to have a problem overnight that I can go home. And even then, sometimes when I'm home, I can't even sleep regular because you know what? The shit's on my fucking head.
Yeah. The shit that pops up the moon, I was like, hold on a second. Did I do that? Mm-hmm. God damn it.
Fuck, I got to go.
Yeah, how many times, bro? I've got up like 2 o'clock in the morning. I'm like, you know what? I'm just going to go check it out. I'm going to go make sure that it's
peace of mind.
Yeah.
Fuck, oh my God.
Bro, it's like no one, like the phantom rings.
Oh, yeah.
Well, I get your phone on fucking so it'll ring and vibrate. And sometimes you just like,
did my phone ring?
I'll wake up in the middle of the night and be like, did my phone ring? Did my alarm go off and I missed it?
Yeah.
That type of shit. And it's just like, dude,
you're never at complete.
Fuck no.
You're never at
haunts you, bro. It fucking haunts you.
Great night's sleep.
No. Because when I first started doing it was in 2004, right? And the best night's sleep I ever got was probably about a month after I started Harvey's.
Damn.
Took over Harvey's.
That's crazy.
I remember sleeping like that, and I slept like a fucking baby that weekend. Fuck yeah, bro. Man. Like it literally, it took that long for the phantom rings to go away.
Yeah.
And I'm like, is my phone ring? Like right now, I'll do it. Sometimes
you ever dream about it?
Oh, dude,
I've had dreams about it.
Fucking time, bro.
God damn it.
Awful nightmares.
Yeah.
Dude, the ones that freak me the fuck out is where like I get home, I take a shower and shit, and I can make a quick eat, and I'm like, I'm gonna go to bed. Where it literally feels like you put your head down and you're like, oh fuck. You wake up like that, you're like, oh shit, real quick. And you think it was just like that. You just put your fucking head down. You wake up and it's 5 o'clock in the morning.
It's time to go back.
Fuck.
5 hours pass or 5-6 hours, however long, whatever time you fell asleep. And you're like, oh shit, you're startled and you're like, the fuck? Is that the sun coming up?
Yeah.
You were so fucking dog tired and then right back up again.
Time to do it again.
Shit, man. I've called fucking leaks out, bro. And I'm just like, I'm asleep. And like I replay the whole fucking day in my head. I'm working. In my dream, I'm working. I'm wrenching.
You're troubleshooting.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, not even that, because I'm sitting there and I'm like, I fall asleep and there I am fucking, I'm wrenching. I'm putting a fucking
sleepwalking and shit.
Yeah, bro. I'm putting a whole fucking the whole tubing shut together. Putting the flow line, hooking it up and all that bullshit. And then in my dream, I'm like, fuck, did I open up that valve? Oh, fuck. Did I open up the other side before I turned this fucking thing on? And then I wake up and I'm like, okay, I'm like, why did I dream that I just replayed the whole fucking day in my head?
Yeah.
And then I'm like, fuck, did I open that valve? Here I am putting my fucking boots on. Hauling ass out there because I'm like, did I open that fucking line? Then I get out there and I'm like, fuck, I opened the fucking line. Drove all the way out here for nothing.
Was it for nothing?
Oh, yeah, you're right.
You know what? It's sometimes, especially where I'm at, like there's this one valve we have to open and close like daily. And if you leave it closed, it's going to be a major disaster.
Oh, my God.
And I've actually had times where I open it and I'm like, okay, cool, we're good. Everything's good. And I fucking drive off. And right as I'm about to hit that cattle guard, I'm like,
did I close it?
Did I close it?
Did I open it?
And I'm like, not even, you know what? I won't even ask myself a second time. I'm like,
turn around.
The fact that I stopped and asked myself, even though I know I just did it, I'm going to go back.
That's funny.
And I'm going to go check it one more time. And I do.
Yeah. My routine is that I drive onto the lease and I do that first half of the lease. Then I drive up to the battery and I'll open the valve and I'll literally say it out loud, open. Yeah. Or I'll close. I was like, valve's closed and I'll fucking tap it. I'll make it like a song out of it, right? Yeah. and then I'll walk over and I'll look at the side glass and I'm like, jump back in the truck. I'll go do all my bullshit, and as I come back, because I try to do it as a routine, go check all my shit and come back, get my numbers, and I'll come back to it. And then when I fucking open the valve, I'm just like I'll make a song out of it. Open, and then sometimes I'll beat on it just to be like, and then I'll go and I'll do an uppercut to the fucking to the dump arm,
just to make sure.
Yeah, just to make. I was like, I don't want to hit it hard. I just put my hand underneath. I was like, bam, pick it up.
Yeah,
because I got to make it a routine. Because if I don't, fuck, I hate to fucking drive off that bitch and make a fucking mess.
Oh, it's not just a mess. It's a fucking
fire is what it is.
Goddamn fire, and it's a bad one.
It's a railroad commission disaster.
Oh yeah, dude.
All of that.
It's an AEP call. It's all that bullshit. But fuck, man, it is an easy job when it's easy. Mm-hmm. When the problems come just like everything else, right? And
they will come.
They will come. They'll always come. But it's a position that no one understands. It wasn't just given.
No, it was not.
It was earned.
Oh yeah,
absolutely.
It was definitely a position earned. It's like what you're doing. You know the job. I don't have to worry about, hey, am I gonna is my oil not gonna get sold? Is my fucking tank's gonna run over? Stuff like that. And you're literally talking about companies that I don't know how many loads you sell a month out there.
Me?
Yeah.
In a month?
Let's see. Well, let's just say, even if it's 10, right?
Oh, it's more than that.
Yeah, it's more than that, but it's just hypothetically say, because I don't want to put their business out. So let's just hypothetically say it's 10, right? We're talking about $100,000 a month.
Oh, yeah, easy.
Easy. Could you imagine that bitch on the ground? Could you imagine giving somebody, some newbie, And it's funny because this is who I replaced. I replaced somebody who he retired. So
it's a multi-million-dollar operation.
Oh, easy,
right,
yeah,
easy. Just this one facility, and you just give it to somebody to run.
It's like, good luck,
all by yourself.
And I'm like, no, man. Like there's so few and far between people that know what they're doing. That when these people do find somebody who does, man, dude, they take care of you. God
damn right. Shit, yeah.
Like, it's like, do you need anything?
For that person to have a good night's sleep because you're there, fucking
yeah,
priceless, man.
Yeah.
They're just like that piece, dude, and I've been told this before. I'll pay double for the peace of mind.
And they will.
Yeah.
Trust
me, they do. Trust me, they do.
Let's get you some rest, man, because geez Louise, man.
Yeah.
You guys are fucking awesome.
Oh, fuck, like I said, it was a long time in the making. I love what I do, shit. But sometimes it
has its moments. Yeah. I'll tell you right now, it has its fucking moments, and I've had fucking moments where I'm like, you know what, fuck this and fuck it all. Yeah. I don't care. But then I go home sometimes after I calm the fuck down and I think about it. I'm like, man, what did I go through to get here? I literally prayed for this job, and honestly, I probably shouldn't have this job, but I do.
Yeah.
And I'm sitting here talking shit because I'm pissed off over something that
over a bad moment.
Over a bad moment.
A bad day.
Yeah, it was a bad day. Yeah. But I mean, they come and they go. They come just like boners.
That's right.
It's hard for a little bit, but it'll go away.
That's right.
But shit, man, let's end this bitch so we can get home and get some sleep.
Get some rest. Thank y'all for listening.
Yeah, thank you for listening, David. Thank you for coming, man.
Yeah, thanks for having me, guys.
This was great. I can't wait to meet your girlfriend.
Yes.
Absolutely.
Do you want to plug in anything for visiting Dave or anything?
Stay tuned next week. We definitely coming out with some more adventures. Definitely Matt will be involved as well. And hopefully we'll put this camp and adventure of ours.
Shaman camp. The shaman adventure.
The retreat.
No, definitely, man. It's going to be fun.
It's going to be a blast.
Yeah.
It'll be a blast. Well, guys, it's 11:27. 11:27 here from San Angelo, Texas, here at What It Do. Guys, good night. Be safe and keep it natural and stop the drugs,
Yeah, fuck yeah. And if you get a chance, and if you are listening to this, even if you're not one of our subscribers or followers, doesn't take but a moment to hit the button, hit a like, hit that bell.
Hit that bell.
Because, man, we just, so we can just continue to be able to put more content out, man. That's what we do.
Yeah.
What we need to do. But shit, on that note, David, sign us out, man.
Coming to you live from San Angelo, Texas. We got Oscar, we got Abraham, we got myself, David Martinez. signing off. Good night.
What it do?
Good night.
Oh, what it do?
What it do?